Whoa, whoa!
First, the fans are happy about that.
Yes!
The dust 2 peak of Navi coming in.
No, that's not boo. Those are amazing. Oh man, those are two of my Cypher. Those are two of my favorite
Now that is a very enticing middle ground as far as I'm concerned. I think both these teams could use an incredible counter-strike on Mirage.
Nice. I mean, at this point, will we even see Nuke? The team has to lose a map. I'm telling you, we're just going 3-0. Guys, we start on Ancient into Dust.
I have a prediction for 3-1 Spirit.
Yes!
It's not going to be the fan favorites in here.
Yes!
I just think from an individual
I love those
standpoint
maps.
at some time.
Dude,
so
Ancient to start it off.
Long practice days.
What a day.
This would truly end out what has been
He's
a
looking
fantastic
nervous.
season for both of them.
Like a rabbit getting chased by a leopard.
Absolutely. And Chopper as a leader knows
Ice cold.
so many
Jel
different
doesn't
ways to
even
approach
realize
it.
there's a camera.
Practically speaking, the T side is super versatile.
We're here to win. Guys, I'm going to say something crazy. Navi 3-0.
Wow, how good he was in that middle area. He was peaking in his career, right? I think Dong is at the same point, right? He's so good in that area.
And I actually believe we made VP look like noobs yesterday. We have seen the BO5 between Spirit and Mouse. We can do the same. 3-0. We got this, bro.
Coliseum. Because make no mistake, you light this fire. You set this stage ablaze. Katowice long gone. Copenhagen no more. This is London.
Oh! Let's bring it on, boys and girls.
And Ancient will begin it. A best-of-5 grand final. Both teams, everything to prove.
The start is super important, you guys know it.
Before we put a stamp on this season and go to a break.
Come on. Navi.
Spirit have been waiting since Kato. Navi since Copenhagen.
Jel.
And
Jel has a new use PS.
Single map in a best-of-5 grand final.
We got skins for this grand final.
Given a little space. I think that's a teammate shot to the back of the head.
No problem.
Navi don't want nerves now.
Wonderful. Big.
Oh, wonderful. From the pocket. Two nice ones, but they still take cave from him. But those CTs who came in from middle now starting to scour down the ramp. It's a push through smoke. A little dangerous from Magix.
3-on-3. Magic has bomb. People get cut off by Alexi. That's bomb. That's bomb.
Executed.
He drops it in the mud with man advantage and then also deploys the smoke. I like that. Keep anybody who could have gone donut from getting over here. Zontix turns around. Not emphasizing the bomb pickup, but rather holding
I need Chopper to die because Zontix cannot clutch.
to keep this cool, calm, collected. As he fires through, now it's all Alexi. He goes through.
What?
And they recover the 2v3 without the bomb.
That is amazing. The fact that they lost that bomb and then were aware of all the lurks. It was a matter of who was getting stalked. We had Zontix there and Donut.
We had
ready
it.
for the flank after he was getting quickly to the A site and that bomb got dropped in spawn. Zontix, these are the rounds you want to see from this kid. On the big stage so far, he has been showing us signs of Kato again. And it's moments like this. I think he was even fully aware that Alexi could push that smoke, and he was playing tricky around it.
And we need that flashback
Holy Shiro.
to Kato, not Copenhagen.
I'm so happy to see him happy.
That's where Zontix disappeared. That's when the aura of Team Spirit kind of collapsed for a moment. The curtain was pulled back. Very collected play from the young man. Get Spirit on the board first and foremost.
Something was weird, you know. It was the Kato. They were the candle that burned too bright.
Yeah.
And they used up their energy. They didn't go through
I'm not lying. I
zone
still
things,
like
but now
Spirit
they
a lot.
But the fact that they come back around, that's what people are cheering for.
I'm not cheering against Jel, bro.
Eco is going to clean up on the Mac 10. Eat them all up.
That's money.
Rabbits up that hat.
All kills on SMGs.
No tomfoolery out of Navi.
Bitch, you can ace this.
You'll find
Scheiße.
Team Spirit, clean as can be.
Yeah, one of the most interesting stats from when they were so dominant was the fact that like almost every game that they started fast, they ended super strong. Like there were no close games in Spirit's match history, basically, almost at all. And then they started having to play from behind.
Last chance on the prediction. I'm closing it now.
That's when the confidence would take it.
F5 if you don't
right
see
now,
it.
They don't even have to think about the devil on their shoulder, taunting them, telling them that, oh, not a good start. These are signs of a bad past. Instead, they can say, oh, we got momentum.
Here we go.
Old selves.
We need this
now
round.
To stop that.
Spirit bonus round. You're not supposed to win this. They have the weaker buy.
Molly's smokes all over. Now, there's always a question as to what kind of tempo
we have
Dom's going to
mid-control.
set out of the spawn. Whether that's in a map or
What?
around. And speak of the devil, Donk in deep. Smoke grenade comes out from Cave. In the pistol, they were able to swarm this player. For now, Alexi dives behind box. Meanwhile, Zontix goes deep and surprise, surprise, Bit caught out the smoke.
This is insane.
Great grenade usage. All this time, Alexi, he still hasn't been given a fight. Talk about patience from Magix. Wonderful starting to take a look over on A. He could just run into Chopper. I love this.
We're getting owned right now.
Donk goes into the cave and deletes them. And so far, this is Spirit looking untouchable.
Yeah,
Flawless on the bonus round.
Exit frags as well. Just make sure that Spirit can't think about the next round, have any strong game plan they've got to be worried about. Try to get them in that buy save rhythm. Imma,
save them for all costs.
It's going to be a trying time if he's going to stay alive, and he can't take over Zontix. Zontix again. He manned up big time yesterday. Want to give him massive credit because I think he was criticized, at Copenhagen for being one of the players who's most visibly nervous. And at his age and for the little bit of experience that he's had, that's okay, And it makes sense that you can be ashamed to admit that you're nervous, of course. But clearly, he's done some thinking. Hallie has definitely had an impact on the psychology of this team. The matches that we've seen so far, it doesn't feel like that's a problem for him right now. But we know that fight never stops.
Of course.
3-0.
Of course.
Jail 0-3.
You got to
Bit
grow up
0-3.
fast in the world of Counter-Strike.
Very true.
Let's keep an eye on that.
Bit knows that better than anybody else. He goes down to Zontix.
Navi can do stuff with pistols.
On an A main approach, but there's
we all know that round, but JL just fucked everyone with
we
the
can
pistol.
praise Hallie for this ability to nurture
on this
the
map.
younger players and bring them in, because he is a tactical coach first and foremost.
Yes.
There's no psychology degree behind Hallie as far as I'm aware. And yet, when you have to adapt and mold, he has.
Hallie insane. You have to realize as well, chat, there's a
and
battle
it helps
between
that you
two
have a player
GOAT
like
fucking
Magix to do
coaches.
the same thing,
Blade
right? The
and
trajectory
Hallie.
of these young players on Spirit.
For me, both top 3.
That was it. It was Chopper, and then it was Magix behind him as the one sort of, it's hard to talk about. Magix is some old guy, right, obviously. But he's the oldest.
He's wise beyond his years.
In terms of being on
Come
the
on,
team,
we can get this.
Shiro
Nice.
getting pushed down. It was a 1-for-1 trade.
It's a little bit of action.
Just before the bomb is planted.
Dude, I feel like Chopper has embodied the spirit of London because he's denying saves every single round here.
Yeah, that's true.
He's so far from the bomb sites already, just looking to clear out anything that could be saved. That AK from Shiro still in the hands of Ima.
Yeah, any other game we'd already have booing, but yeah, no saves allowed here, says Chopper.
Not on his watch.
And he needs to win some fans back because I think Navi have got the warmest welcome here in London of any team that we've seen so far.
You win a major, you win some fans. And that major deep in their back pocket, they're hanging on with both hands. They'll never let it go.
So the boring way to look at this game is to say that the last 3 times they played the first 3 maps in the series,
Jag can't go silent.
Not only that Spirit have crushed them. That's the silly, superficial way to look at it. If you've been watching the games from this tournament, then you watch what Navi did to Virtus Pro yesterday, then you see that we're going beyond the stats now.
Not today, bro.
Navi showed us, they showed us something even better than Copenhagen. They showed us Imma being used better. Wonderful having his amazing moments as a clutch player, a pistol player. And the average stats of everybody is stronger than we saw at Copenhagen, right? That was an event that they won, losing more rounds than they won.
Makes no sense.
Their wins were close and their losses were
Navi
bad.
up, guys.
But here,
they've
recovered that.
Why is he showing middle finger?
They win the eye test argument, they win the stats argument. They're trying to catch. They're trying to capture this Lightning. And now the next demon, the only one that Alexi B hasn't beat off yet, is winning 1 map in a best-of-5 grand final. Played 5 and lost every single one. 15 losses.
It's time to maybe scratch that off the list.
Yeah. And this would be probably the hardest competition.
Wonderful RVP.
Spirit on a 4-map win streak versus Navi.
It's definitely the most ferocious.
Ima has
like
AK.
Navi, it's
nice
not
bit.
Heavy. Entire team contributes. Donk not this round.
Donk mad.
We saw that
Look
ramp
minicam.
that worked well, but this time it's straight out of spawn. So a timing where Navi are on their highest guard and Zontic deep inside of A. Sure, you've got Donk to distract out in middle. Ideally, he gets kills, but if not, at least Spirit have swarmed into the A site, taken it, and they will leave nothing for Navi to really pull on. That is conviction out of spawn for Team Spirit.
The fact
JL,
that it's
you
not
got
Donk
this,
and
bro.
it's still
I swear on God.
An easy round win where Zontic 7 kills straight. And this entry means everything. Is this retake possible? They're going to come in for it.
But another smoke goes up, so
wonderful.
just as they're starting to sniff it out,
that's it.
donut smoke spells disaster for Navi. They wanted to go. They didn't want to save. But that smoke front donut makes the decision for them. They try to walk away with 4, but I don't think Wonderful's off is necessarily guaranteed. He'll get back while flashed, runs for the hills, and Team Spirit take that momentous
13 HP,
This is
Jesus.
a perfect example of one kill means a lot most of the time when you think about
Zontix on stage, grand final 7-0.
That Zontix got with the positional advantage of the entire A site, then you see that totally trumps the fact that Donk goes down early.
Today's reverse there, what?
Opening inside of mid where Navi are playing 2 here. They're a little tied up, and then Zontix sneaking out. That's all you've got to ask for. We're seeing so many plays like that. From CT, through that smoke, to the back of default.
The reliable, he was right. Here we go. Damn, bro.
Back at it. Another mid hit.
Oh, that's good. 1 for 1 is good.
Oh, man. It's copy and paste.
Oh, God,
Rinse
9.
and repeat. It worked well without the entry in mid.
open.
1 round to go. It works
Nice
just as well.
first kill on the board now.
JL, love it. Interrupts the smoke. That temporary cover from Magix betrays him.
Are they going to dive this?
Man advantage out. Now
Hey!
fight
He got
fire
1 at
with
least.
Fire. 2 players bottom middle to deal with Donk. JL interrupting smokes. This isn't just setting up a retake where you get utilitied off your site.
But now we're setting up
still
the
go B.
mid-round. This is where we saw previously Zontix find a very key kill. They'll make a connection now.
Yeah, but Wonderful's got this angle, Mohan.
But no one coming in from Donut, no one from A main for the time being, and a smoke on CT means, do they get the plant?
Ooh, does he dive this?
He sticks it like
He's
a
got
boss.
the flash, he's
So
gonna
early.
dive with the up onto the side.
Oh, 2v2.
Shiro.
JL burning.
Oh,
That was a
he is
no-scope from
stable
Shiro. Alexi in a
power they
1v2.
rely on.
Has
They
to
were
find the
frothing
kid.
at
I
the
think
mouth,
there's
man.
one on
They wanted
site.
in.
Because that was the nature of the rest of
saving.
the round. That's what got JL into Magix. That's what got the donut fight in position. Alexi tries to play with a faster tempo, and now it is him that has to clutch.
No way.
Timing's great. He sees the ball, but can't finish the kill, can't snap it over, can't stop the Spirit 6-round streak.
Yeah, man. And now all the
If
skills on the
13-0,
Dragon
$1,000
are
giveaway.
shimmering. Everybody getting a piece. Another round in a row.
Did I say
won.
3-0? Scheiße.
Another gap found after a better start versus this A attack with 2 kills coming down. But when they made this, the plant was so quick, and there's a very precise timing. You could see that Wonderful
They are
was
so
readying
locked
his
in,
push
bro.
through the smoke. But since he didn't do it a second before that, they weren't ready for that bomb to go down. They missed it. Shiro knew they were going to come through. He's going to run around.
Here we go.
A big risk to take because you lose all your players trying.
4,000, please. Why are you jumping from 1K to
Back-to-back
4K?
conditioning rounds into that A hit.
At least back respectfully, bro.
Zontix sniffs it out
What
a
is that
third time,
jump?
but the rest of this pack for Spirit has other plans. I don't feel like Navi are falling for the possibility of it coming out a third in a row. No way. Alexi takes responsibility of Cave. He's got 2
Alexi.
players steady B behind him. Trying to muster together some kind of an opening frag, but doesn't also want to die.
Minus
so
50 on the dot.
understand he runs from risks.
The timing on the molly is perfect because they know he has to reload, so he can't play on the left side and wait.
Alexi. Down 62 HP
foregoing
just
the
by
front
YouTube.
room, but not giving up on B. In fact, getting a little antsy.
Chopper,
We saw them try to
RVP,
fight fire
Lamau.
with fire 1 round prior. Now they'll
the
go
law,
for it
he's low
again.
HP.
Chopper or Auber. Yeah, he can do it all. JL's in the corner, but while JL's down on
Alexi.
ramp, Magic starts to come through Cave. Shiro, very important trade. And then
Nice.
JL is able to turn the tide back into the hands of Navi. Swapped out the gun, everybody fighting on an aisle. Shiro's in
This
the
is
middle of them
ours.
all.
3v2.
And this support has worked its way over. He's
sticks
just
it
gonna
in.
go for bomb
Shiro's
plan.
so crazy, I
Chopper's
swear.
completely out of this.
Who
I mean,
sticks
it's
there?
Shiro or it's the CTs. It's as simple as that. He has already given up on holding off this defuse. Chopper will sprint to the back line. Wonderful's gonna stick this. It's 10 seconds all the way. Nothing he can do.
Nice, nice. That's Navi back in the round. Back in
Let's
the game.
go, bro.
That move from JL. Instead of going to banana,
Let's go, bro.
into the exact, he could have died to Shiro.
This is
Instead,
where it
he
starts.
goes out to the
6-6
left,
incoming.
Goes into the cutout, and that means that Shiro can't come out. There's no way for him to fight. There's no way for them to attack this position. And yeah, this was a smooth move right here. He jumps out to the right. But still, they have numbers again. A 4v3 in the other round, a 3v2 here.
Hallie timeout.
And the immediate attack from Hallie.
And we've been talking about him all event long. Let's keep it up.
This guy is so crazy, I swear. Madrilla, get the... Yo! Let's get it, bro! Let's get it, bro!
Looking to be The opposite of Blaze. What a massive ask to have to be as tactical, as refined.
I love that song.
But look at the system they've created, man. No questions whatsoever.
PVZ boss.
In terms of the two teams that have shown the most impressive T-sides and been two-way teams at this event, it's these two teams in the final, for sure.
Welcome to Wonderland.
Vitality struggled to
right,
bring ideas to their CT side throughout the event, not playing like themselves. FaZe, of course, not at full strength either.
Let's go. Jail on an AK. One-shot headshots incoming.
Finish for the two grand finals that we've got.
Ooh, tough one for
Immer View model has to be studied.
But he's keeping this fight up. That ain't Donk, it's just Zontix, who's currently 9-1.
Yeah.
Usually that
bottom
had
fragging
more weight
them out.
behind it. Chopper. Ooh,
nice,
tries to get cheeky. Loves to put himself in a position to make something happen. Add him to the list of the IGLs that'll take it.
Oh, Immer! 1 HP, got it.
Big impact from him, softens up Zontix, cues up Alexi. The T's pop that smoke open. What the hell?
Dude, the way we push, I love this.
Between them,
I love this. Take the confidence away.
And it's off the tack, importantly as well. Sometimes in the past, Spirit, we're not quick to use them. They say, okay, we should believe in the plan for a little bit more, and then it doesn't work out. Here at this event, Halley after tax, it's seeming like they've been able to improve the rounds. But what do you have instead? A round like Navi had on Anubis versus Virtus Pro yesterday. Straight dominance. Every individual fight won.
What a pathing from Ema this round.
Yeah.
Takes the fight to Zontix, climbs up, throws himself down lane. I mean, that didn't even seem incredibly supported.
And he's got the smoke on the outside of Cave that he's concerned about, and he sees Chopper coming through it. But the thing that I'm happy to see is the headshots. The fact that it's Alexi B straight to the head. The fact that it's Ima straight to the head.
Ima top
That's
fragging.
just not the way you want to see Navi lose rounds, because their form, again, in playoffs yesterday was just on another level.
Alexi 4 HP.
A little recovery mission here.
Are we going hunting here?
Round, but nothing you can do. Just anticipating a fight out.
Spirit dies off that time.
Navi do a great job of bottling Team Spirit outside of the B site. Keep that lightning contained. A couple rounds where Donk hasn't really got his groove.
Both teams have economy though.
Zontix tries to take up the mantle. Almost costs him his life at the start of this. Imagine how much easier this one would have been.
I see you, boys. I see you, boys.
And I love seeing Ema in this form. I love seeing Ema taking
Same,
fights.
bro.
Yes, and he's the #1 guy that you wanted to have an improvement coming from their big win this year to this event. And he's shown us some really great rounds.
Let's go. Full buy Spirit.
Disrespecting the smoke, straight through it, into the op boost.
And the economy is crazy.
Shiro looking for an opening, but wonderful.
Nice, wonderful.
And they hit each other. Wonderful nails the kill.
Okay. Alexi B takes space. I love this. Look at this, how we push in.
Again, they get into the thick of it.
Crazy CT tempo.
And just when you think things could come to a pause, a slight crawl through smoke. Ema bitten. He's not done. 3 kills out of the young gun. Wonderful started it with the op duel, but now he has to end it with the clutch. Oh my god, Chopper, hold on.
The timing is insane, but you know what? This is Chopper's audible.
Yeah, he hears that.
Eyes on the radar.
They're sending him back. Wonderful. We've seen amazing clutches out of him, but right now he doesn't know that he's being tracked.
Ooh, man, Chopper, a little delayed getting out of the house this morning. Misses the train on the crossroads.
And we see if Wonderful's, he's just found himself a place to save, sort of inadvertently, coming into the A site, wondering how they
Chopper
knew.
guy, bro. He's so
But of course,
insane, I swear.
Ran right by Chopper. Chopper was in an unlikely spot. And this is Spirit right back to another dominant round, and a big one from Dom.
Scheiße, man. Guys, this is Spirit's map pick.
No, I mean, I was doing a watch party
means
when
Navi got
Kato
to choose
happened, and I had to keep
which side
telling
to
people
start
that
on.
were
This is
watching,
our
like,
more
this is something we've
comfortable
never
half.
seen before. He was spawning into maps
And
versus
already at
FaZe
7.
versus everybody with 15 kills in the first 4 or 5 rounds. It was truly
We need those 5, bro.
I'm comfortable saying will never happen again. For a rifler to be able to do something like that. And yeah, he's built a little cult of fandom around his abilities.
Sexy ass
and he has
AK, bro.
shown amazing consistency as well since then.
Yeah, I don't want to use
like
this word lightly, but it
20K
almost
or
felt
some
like
shit.
Kato was his destiny.
Yeah.
Burst onto the scene after the greats like Zywoo, the rivalry that we all want and the one that we thought we'd never have.
Yeah, it felt like that was,
the final phenom.
Zywoo existing is something that we thought could never be topped. So Donk is looking to make that his duty.
Great
to
that
go
he did
above
it in fashion.
the bar that ZywOo has set, which is insanely high. Rookie number 1.
This approach from Spirit has been so
Spirit
multifaceted.
doesn't take mid control.
They've had intended targets on both half of the map.
I swear on Ancient, they always used to take mid
proclivity to
control
go
with
A
Dunk going
is something
fast
that
and
Spirit
shit.
has shown us has worked versus Virtus Pro, who are playing open A sites.
Yep.
And the fact that they can condition you to believing they might just take it 2 rounds straight means that Navi cannot over fortify other players.
He kept burning, why?
Position down the B ramp,
CS2,
though.
cut.
That's the thing. JL tucks back into that very critical corner he's had in the past. And because you have forward presence on middle as well, and Wonderful, you'd think you could go a little heavier on A. Maybe they don't think they need it just yet.
Wow, they approach that so carefully.
As the ramp smoke fades, it's actually JL to double back. So now Alexi takes up the mantle. You still have Wonderful operating out here on his own.
He's
fine,
tunneled
though.
in, right? Because he just wants to hold on to mid, but you know what? Look at the map. Look
Just
at the
walk it
map
in.
right now.
Sit right here and hold.
Emma needs a masterclass. And
Molly
Wonderful
goes
needs
over
this
top,
kill.
doesn't
Zack,
disrupt
there it
it.
is.
Oh,
Falls back.
Go
Man
ahead,
advantage now.
attempt the
Emma needs
approach.
something here.
All the while, Emes sits patiently back.
Nice!
He drops the ball.
Wonderful.
Dunk comes through. No flick shot from Wonderful.
Oh, and as soon as he crosses Temple.
25
Yet again,
seconds
they
though,
get
time is
in.
on our
Whether
side.
they win mid or not,
It's not called.
Spirit goes so deep.
Lol.
Zontic
Nice, Wonderful.
almost finding one
20
inside
seconds.
the spawn, and it is only
Nice,
Magic
Wonderful.
that keep it up because Wonderful's doing
15
it all.
seconds.
And as he gets back around the corner of the donut, the 4th and 5th could still be his, but Bit's been spotted.
Kobe,
Nate
2v2,
catches
9.
the hole.
Alexi being a 1v2, 7 seconds. Needs to play. Scheiße!
Take back.
Another insane mid-round from Spirit. Sometimes we see a grenade in the kill feed and we think, oh, that's a nice kill. That was critical. It looked like on this round, you don't kill Wonderful, he's going to kill everyone
Ali not
you know.
happy. Immediate timeout.
Damn. He was on a heater right there.
Yeah.
I can't believe, though, he didn't calm Temple on the cross.
Right.
Donk walking all the way through
I miss Taylor
to
Swift
go
for
look
this.
for a kill.
Yeah, hey, this is way better,
Gets
bro.
Spotted. So did I.
Well, Taylor Concept, what she always sing, she sings a song that you already know. This, it's in the stars. Who's winning? We don't know.
That's like the shakiest little bit of miscommunication or just the one wobble out of Team Spirit so far.
And to be fair, you know,
Just
if
listen
you
to the
got
album on
spotted doing that,
Spotify.
you probably wouldn't push normally. But it is Donk. But the key part of that movement is getting into Temple in the first place pushes you back through Donut because now if that guy peeks from the left side, you have no way to fight me.
If you have followed the session for a little bit, Shiro
and it's the
used to be on
scaling once again
C9,
that's working out very well for Spirit.
and he was so depressed, it seemed like, bro. Almost crying during games, bro. Like trying to carry his teammates, Bruder. This makes me happy.
So awesome to see what Shiro can bring to the late rounds for Team Spirit.
Jesus.
Always alive, always able. Fast one this time. Alexi gets swarmed. All right, Magix.
He said, talk about me a little bit.
Quietly climbing the scoreboard. 8 kills deep is Magix. He'd had a rough month alongside Spirit's struggles. Was kind of down there alongside Chopper. You don't expect him to be at the top, but
9-2.
you'd hope he'd be higher up. And we've seen a turnaround since, right? I think Magix's
This
form
was
is
our
returning
full
back to the
investment.
better times that we remember of him.
When he was a bit more of a
Everyone
carry,
is
right?
fragging on
Previous
Spirit.
major.
Oh my days, that dunk
Shiro
guy.
settled down now. But wait,
Dude.
no saves allowed in London.
Yeah, no saves allowed.
We needed those.
They're not even able to save.
Not on Shiro's watch. Not on Chopper's hunt. Magic's to the top of the ramp.
We're not even seeing this bomb go off.
I think the timing the Spirit have played this T-side with has just been so beautiful.
Yeah.
They've shown 5 different gears.
And that's what a lot of people said coming into this final, is that Chopper is the IGL to watch at this event. He is
Nice,
with
player.
his calls.
Damn right.
Bruder,
And
he's
again,
so. Oh my.
single-digit losses
That
in
makes
the
me
last 4
happy,
maps
dog.
as well. For,
But I
Navi
want to have
versus
Navi
Spirit.
shout that.
Donk loses so much health trying to get himself up the ramp. What can he do with 40?
No shot at ran in that, bro.
Well, it's
same
better
that
than
I could do
Alexi's
on-
20.
Did I fuck up
Same
before?
that I could do on 200.
Oh man.
He hasn't dived it yet.
Oh, you're being serious.
But let your guard down for a second, and Donk will come swinging.
This is a a forced position, right? It's the last round of the half, and look at the.
Well, it's just remind me during half times.
They wouldn't
so
normally have invested in this.
Think about the rounds where CTs are able to hold B. It's when JL's down ramp. It's when they're kind of out of this bomb
I give some
site.
subs.
When they get turtled up like this, things go south for Navi.
It's a pretty simple call for Spirit, right? You play the clock, you play anti-eco on this round, and you wait to see their push.
Remaining.
That push maybe about to come.
We need 3.
It's just the MP9s. There's a flash in
JL refrag.
Alexi,
Oh man.
JL, nothing.
How is he still 94
Both your cage
HP?
players fall all the pressure now onto the sole M4 left. 3v5 is not where Navi want to end the half. But
Nice, Emma.
If you gotta, you will.
3v3.
Emat cautious about the ramp peak, but does he anticipate somebody?
Oh! Emma is crazy right now.
Awesome stuff from Emat. When a bomb site's about to fall,
30 seconds, bomb goes towards A.
Zontix in another 2vx, another late round where they can just head on over to the other side of the map with a smoke.
Zontix in the clutch. Monka S today.
Zontix
Not
dives
speed lap.
this, and it
Holy
was
shit.
Wonderful caught in transition. Bit's gonna come through with the flank and he's not gonna waste any time. He doesn't expect it.
That's crazy.
Does it again. The pillar of this
10
team spirit.
on half.
10 round T side.
We're in trouble, boys and girls. We are in fucking trouble.
Because we've got a best of 5 ahead.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, keep the energy alive and get ready because there may be a
We
comeback or
need
two in this
the
series.
pistol.
You never know. The pressure only mounts the closer you get to the finish line. And obviously Navi could not be farther away.
Plenty of time for Navi to turn around and give us like an Anubis performance from yesterday.
Definitely.
Zontix
That's the
11-2.
beauty of the BO5.
I mean, what Spirit did to them in this first half was exactly what they did to Virtus.pro yesterday. Of course, you could argue that this competition is a different level up in terms of, you know, the mental obstacle of knowing they've lost to them recently.
Sprinkle in though all those 2vx situations that Spirit had as well.
Oh, those mid rounds were fantastic.
Wonderful.
You know?
I mean, that has me so confident that they're just not going to get nervous in this game. They pulled off from rounds, especially with Zontix, who again, you just can't give this kid enough credit for what he just showed us. He took rounds into his own hands.
Look at this Glizzy craft. It says Thorin, small dick on it.
He saved the pistol round.
I mean, Donk
That was a
has
reference
Thorin
for
sometimes fronts
Zontix.
him.
but he also has his 8 deaths. There was a couple mid rounds where Donk is the first death and Zontix just picks up that slack so consistently. We talk about him, right? He's kind of living in the shadows of Donk.
50 seconds.
Coming in at the same time. But he's the shade that'll pull you down to the depths.
They're gonna come through this?
Trying to.
God.
Yeah, they are.
They'll
All the
jump out,
CTs are coming.
Shiro, not sure which way to
Nice
look.
JL.
So it's a clean looking split
Nice
that
bait.
comes up 2 frags Navi. Chopper overwhelmed
was team
alongside the Berettas. There is a decent amount of damage done here.
Oh, they're
Donk,
so curled up.
No
man,
kids.
he's looking
Nice,
at
wonderful.
from Bomb. Magix, he gets 2. And with Zontix
What?
next to him, he
What?
takes back another. This is another 2vx.
Alexi.
He's in the corner, and he's keeping it cool.
Both 1 HP.
Dives to the right side. CT on the site. Alexi, take your time. Magix will do the same.
He has
We
a
don't
kit.
know when he
Fake,
will
fake,
swing,
fake.
But what
Crowd,
Alexi
help
may
him.
not
Fake,
know is
fake.
there is indeed a kit. First one's a fake.
My games are
Second,
crazy.
Also a flub.
Again, fake.
As Alexi thinks he has
Oh, Alexi!
straight up in your face.
That's a great call out. There's one round I remember where Jane made this exact same play, and he played to the left by the wall to pull out the cave player, and Lexi comes out with the hard clear and doesn't get nervous. 1 on 2 from the Capitan.
Alexi, bro.
Fakes it with a kit, and Alexi doesn't bite.
There's nothing that will
We
fire
needed
your
that
team
so
up
much.
like that. He's got the words.
Let's fucking go, boys. Come on. Come on, guys. Doesn't matter the score. Very fucking good.
Guys, it's 0-0, we won pistol, and then it's gonna be what? 11-0 for us.
Yes! Yes!
7-0
man.
for us.
They sound calm. They
MS
believe
strong
it.
mental. JL bringing the mood up. Let's fucking get this.
Beam is
We're
on
fucking
that.
Navi, bro.
I can ride the vibe with him.
Bruder.
They come out swinging into the round.
Yesterday, his
Lost a
team
lot
said
of
it too.
health. So
If
Let's
you
act
win
like
the
it's
round and
0-0.
it
Who
doesn't
was
look like
that?
on a clutch? You don't have conversations like that.
of course
It
not.
wasn't Navi, huh?
Thing is, you come
Is that the
swinging
threat,
into the
bro?
next round
Face
with that
setter, yeah.
mentality. Let's slam them. And now you've got 3 players on shaky amounts of HP, even more so now that Alexi's on a quarter.
Nice bait.
Good for the lane players,
It's a
though.
frostbite on
Mid
Spirit.
pressure taken off, right? Bit comes in, alleviates the issue. You've still got JL leaning back on a full bar.
We're all
And
so
you've
low,
got
though.
Navi nicely grouped up, but the scary thing with that is one lone MP9 spray down could just drop multiple bodies. So I anticipate Navi to split. Frag comes in. That'll make their jobs a little easier. Another nade.
Nice.
It's not death yet for Chopper.
Yeah, I mean, there's guys on both sides of the entranceway right now. I don't know if they're...
Oh, this crossfire could be huge. He swings.
Nice bit. 3v1. Oh god, Shiro can clutch this.
And we
We're
talked
both
about
1
the
HP.
health. This is the 1v4 from Shiro.
Oh, look how fast he went.
He cuts noise. Does he clear close? Because
You're so far ahead. He's not gonna expect it. Nice!
He said it. We play our game. 11:01 the half he called for.
Yeah.
And he is the one that finally shuts down Shiro in a 1vx.
Yeah, those trades could have been even more
So
scary
good.
inside of the cave right there. With the crossfire that they had, hardest crossfire you could ask for in a game like this.
Wow.
And as he pointed out, there's Ima. Key kill in the mid and end round. And if he didn't step in a window that quickly, Shiro ran fast.
Nice try, buddy.
Now here's a test of Spirit's mental with the crowd on Navi's side.
Ohnepixel, thank you.
Listen to it with all of these pistols in play, knowing they're gonna have to wait maybe one more round for a real chance.
Pistols
But
on.
Navi still, they're gonna try to stay focused. Nice find.
When did I give 50?
Last round would have made them a little nervous, so I will completely understand if they slow down this approach.
Immer.
Do not make a mistake.
Make it
That is
flawless,
the
please.
aura that Navi have to hang on to for the remainder of map 1. Sure, you've got other maps to bank
Nice.
on, but why not make Spirit sweat? In a head-to-head that Spirit always win, you can't let the first map go down in this nature. That could just be the snowball effect that Shiro could charge Spirit up with to roll Navi yet again. This round, easy. Navi, no issue.
And the last 2 times they played Ancient, 13-4 and 13-9 in favor of Spirit.
Right? This is the end of that. It has to stop. The one-sided outcomes on Ancient end today. That's what Navi say.
What is Dunk doing?
But for now, it's still 5-10. Still haven't even proved that it won't be a snow. They've got a lot of work to do.
The gun, bro.
And all the fluffy words about being in the right place
JL.
are something, but nothing matters besides the plan.
Whew. Full buy incoming.
It's time to unveil it. So we further ourselves onto a T round with a buy on both sides.
AVP Shiro, Farmer's Chopper, Rest M-Force. We need to get through this round. Bit only with a Mac 10.
Sure,
and some
could be
Galils
the
too, it's a
difference.
bonus round.
That isn't something that Navi's got to work with right now.
Spirit won the bonus
But you see the
buy
Mac 10
flawlessly.
burst on big. He's going to be used to
We
explode.
can too, and have to now.
But where and when?
Hallie just made a comment about Shiro on stage, saying there's no questions about him. That's not necessarily true. At this event, though, in this last match, he was the one to save it.
Oh, man.
Shiro will be up to the plate again.
Not today, Ime. Not this time. JL, though, he catches them off.
Nice, JL.
He comes out from lane.
Oh.
Oof, Shiro, missed chance.
Why, when he talks about it.
Shot tougher on the second.
Oh, what?
Every time. Tested in middle. You may not have
That's
an A
round.
site to hang on to, but mid belongs to Team Spirit. Donk,
That's
3 kills
not
on his
fair.
own.
And he gets spotted. Well, he knows exactly how they're going to try to approach him, too. The smallest one-man army of all time, Donk. So much power in that little punch.
It's a lot of bark. It's a lot of bite.
He's right.
God, this is the worst position you could ask to be in if you're on the T side trying to get the bomb back in the middle of nowhere.
Donk leaning towards mid.
Wonderful,
off
wonderful,
angle, but
wonderful. You got
seems
this.
cautious on his comeback towards mid.
What? He tagged him. How?
If you're Navi, middle of the map is horrifying.
Just a matter of entropy at this point. Could be a slow death here for Navi. I don't think it's not that they want to save, but I
that
don't
a
know how you
wallbang
get that
deluxe?
bomb back.
You can't.
And the CTs know now there's no time to both get it and go back to the site. So they close their spread. They hang out in middle. And the ruthless crowd lets Navi know, we're your favorites, but still, hey, no saving. That's the #1 rule here in London.
Damn. And I mean, their execution into the A site, it also banks on Shiro missing a couple shots.
Yep.
I want to see the Shiro wallbang.
This literally speaks to this team, right?
Womp, womp.
Shiro yesterday, Donk every other day. Zontix today as well. Dominant scoreline.
Clean individual 1v1s as well. Third player tries to swing out, but Bit.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Oh my god.
Little joker.
Fair is fair.
He said be consistent, yeah.
That's crazy. He doesn't give a
firecracker.
fuck.
Yeah.
So, time for Blade to come through. Battle of the Masterminds. What kind of fine-tuning do we need here? Because, I mean, you had footwork inside A site.
Yeah, that
what you
part
didn't have was the mid-entry. And as long as Donk is concerned, you ain't ever going to get it.
There was, you casted him at the Dodger Finals that we twice now, and then as well as his Kato run. All these events, he had more multi-kills than he had solo. So this is a round where you see that multi-kill potential come out. So there's one thing you got to tell yourself. At the end of the day, if you can't counter him, like Mao's were able to counter Donk, showing us that it's possible, then you don't deserve to win because you need to get a trade if you've got two guys, right? Who are coming into a position where they know where he is. You have to get
Let alone
the kill.
free.
Yeah. This is
Here we go. Must-win round for Navi. Oh no.
Donk's just got the best mouse.
Dude, why is Spirit so fucking good
Feels
today?
like he's got the space. So, again, he'll press up. And that's always the looming threat as well for this climb up, for the lane fight.
Emma, is he going to
Zontix
blow
will
open
hold
the
your
smoke?
elbow. It's just this deep corner, which is
Doesn't have an
occupied.
ace
Oh,
nice share, great refrag. Donk is not going to be happy with the 1-for-1. Nice, Emma. Yo, Thomas with the 100, are you nuts?
Zontix or Donk is able to get
Thomas,
out
you
this
build a
time.
house
So
and shit,
Navi
no?
can advantage.
I saw that.
It along the cave, JL just with a little timing.
Hearts in
and
the
he
chat
does it
for
on his own.
Thomas.
A great chance for Navi to recover, but Shiro, mid-round, these have been the bane of Navi.
Yeah, and this is one of his key spots. He's been playing this place in Donut with an op ever since
Hearts in the chat, bro.
Gambit, all the way back in the day. So at this point, you can call it back in the day.
But 1 round prior, 1 round ago, we get those missed shots.
Yes.
The door left open.
Okay.
This round, though,
we got it.
They need Donut because they don't have a smoke to work with. Shiro will get action in just a few moments.
Yeah, but does he anticipate which
Chat,
side?
this could be one of those crazy comebacks. I'm telling you, bro. I have a
you want to
feeling.
hold on to the site, but the timing. He missed it. He doesn't know, and there he finds it. Shiro, not secure, unsure, uncertain. And so the slow squeeze from Navi finally gets Shiro out
you,
of
Thomas.
the late round. Finally gets them back immediately, right? That one off from Team Spirit's 11. But this is Navi at the halfway point to 12.
Yes, and that's Imo with another awesome rounds that
now we know he's
shows us
saving.
that he can do what
Easy.
Zontix had offered up for Spirit, and Zontix is still ahead in terms of how many times he's done it, but the quality of kills here is extremely high for Ima. Off the mid play that sort of fails for a second when Donk gets his first kill, get the trade back. Ima slides out with a flash on the immediate timing, takes out mid, and they regain control of the entire round. He's getting his hard kills. That's the important part.
Giving clues, just be the more popular team. It's not that hard.
You could sense it coming. Sharks circling that donut position. She looked the wrong way at the wrong time. Navi pounce. Off of the back of a blade tack.
Yeah, true.
That's crazy, bro.
It just feels palpable every
That's
time
a
he
little
takes
too
that
toxic
pause.
for me.
That you see an improvement right away.
Lock in jail. I swear you got this, bro. Let's get it, let's go.
It's been Blade.
When he doesn't farm the camera like that, you know he's locked in.
So, really fast move to go over, take control.
Ooh, I like this, I like this.
Looking at fast to mid,
It's
but
Donk, come on, we want the entry on
down
Donk.
a little bit. Flash comes out. Are they going to continue
Donk
forward?
falls
No.
back.
Mid has been this point of contention where Donk has won more often than not. And the one success last round was a slower burn, right? Emek coming out once Donk's been caught on lane. So for them to crawl out while there's still 5 up here from Spirit, this is more space than Navi are used to getting for free.
They haven't introduced any lurks, but you can see that there's a jiggle spot from Magix over on the A site. He is holding on to some very good information here.
What kind of call do you make at this point right now? We're in uncharted territory.
Yeah,
everyone's still alive.
Timing, I mean, it's great to find, but it's not sort of tricky with another kill on another part of the map just yet, so they are aware of it. but it does put pressure on the rotations.
Shiro, we've seen him miss.
Wants to get going. Eventually, he's going to have
we
to
need
fight
him to
Dom,
miss
so
again.
We hit the 45-second mark. And what is a very cautious approach for Navi, one that maybe has false confidence.
We're attacking B. Look at him in position.
Map that seems to be surrounded, but
if he catches
Donk, 3 players. Shiro,
should
Chopper,
be an easy round.
on site.
The utility is sparse. Every little bit counts here for Navi.
There we go.
Perfection. At the 32nd
Please
mark,
miss.
they're still not
Please.
pulled that
Hachi.
trigger, so they just dry swing.
Oh.
We said the
Refrag.
util needed to be perfection. Well, Shiro
Minus
just
50.
gets tagged up, but
Not
still
the
has
headshot,
a chance
20
to fight
seconds.
On. Wonderful clears the other defender off at the
Nice.
side. Now Shiro's mission.
Imma comes in with the flank now.
For a moment, they squeeze it. They get those 3 frags, and then Ema, man, he was supposed to be the hook. Supposed to be that top mid
Zontix in a clutch. Monka S.
enabled again. No Shiro,
Jay.
but Magic's fast on the approach.
Nice.
Brought out by the deep fight from JL. I love it. He goes through the smoke. He takes it to
No
them
way he catches
with it
this.
an edge.
And talking about no utility, that's Zontix right now.
He's been keeping it calm, but he gets dropped by the Op of Wonderful, and Navi continue this clawback.
JL and Wonderful, all 5 kills. 4-round game.
JL and fucking Wonderful.
And another timeout.
Chopper getting clipped.
Dude, throwback to when I
Shiro
almost
can't
won
play
the
on
2v2. XQC and I against JL and Wonderful.
Up until they lose, because Spirit
almost
has the
won
time
that.
advantage. They dry peek
you
into
were
the
there,
op.
you know.
There's a chance for the second kill to come down, and they
Why
literally
question mark,
just
bro?
lose. And it shows us and it reveals
But they had
how
pistols
little
only.
Navi had in those final moments. They really needed to try to
I think they were trolling at
win
the
some
beginning.
time by going for a dry swing, getting over
I think they're going for
free,
knife.
or hoping the op wasn't there and finding a 1-for-1 trade. And yet they still ended up coming out ahead because of this kill here from Wonderful. This second one as he clawed back, and JL cutting off the rotation.
Crazy.
And as you pointed out, that was Imma in a lurk spot.
Yep.
But that's his role. They know that he's going to try to do that sometimes. Not terrible that he loses that spot.
Not one missed shot, Mo, from Wonderful.
Yeah, he still got their attention. So 6 out of the last 7 rounds here for Navi as they come back in.
Imma top frag and 15 kills, bro. Boss.
Now getting ever closer. 4 rounds the difference and lesser money here for Spirit. But again, man, this is a couple rounds now where, okay, not the rifle round. Maybe we don't dive too much into it, but middle's starting to be a piece for Navi, right? That B squeeze made possible by an early Ema red room peek.
Yeah, they took it B to mid with their cave smoke really fast. It worked out. We didn't have Spirit try to really fight into that previously, besides the 1 round ago where Donk jumped up, got his 1 kill, got traded back. So obviously such a key part of the map for the T side. If they can win mid, they can win rounds.
Just pistols, guys. Come on.
Little presence spotted up in Donut. 5-7's getting ready to swing. Ooh, he's trying to can them.
What? No. Guys, 9, it's pistols.
Wait, the bomb has to be going the other way. And
hold on, things get
9.
frantic. Pit's
9.
trying to work on his own. Look at all the
9.
pistols. They're coming back. They want this fight.
Oh.
They try to take it.
Oh.
That's the tip of the
3 headshots.
That's bit. 3 up, and he says, "Come fight me. I'm sending the bomb the other way.
Ooh, high pressure.
I just want you dead."
Buddha.
He perforates the bomb site. They wanted to swarm.
And he still didn't reload after that.
Sting. But it's all too easy for Bit, the headshot machine. Bit on the chase to try to deny it. And I mean, that's even a moment where Navi are super cautious on their approach. They just wanted to get that can of worms to come running out of Donut, but
kill him.
A little caught off guard right there.
Bit off more than they could chew.
So Spirit have got the hard route, but it's not because it's been easy rounds. Navi have been
nice.
Really
dude.
Difficult. 4th one on the board for Bit.
It was 10-2 on half. And stats-wise, we should be worse on this half.
And this is just saying no chance.
This is ridiculous.
Awesome.
No chance, no saves. That was key for Spirit to try to streak.
They thought they had them. They thought they had a chance to swarm. But they come at him on the same level. Third
Come
quarter
on.
a little disjointed. And
Very
just
important
knocks
round.
their socks off.
We win
3
the
rounds
Spirit,
the
it's back
difference.
to pistols.
You know that 12th round for Spirit
This
would
time
come
Spirit
with a
has
huge
mid-control.
sigh of relief, but I don't know if it'll
Nice
come at all.
JL. Wow, what an
Fights
entry.
Magic's trying to make it happen from the site.
They're walking in this.
There's no A play. This
Chopper
is
heard him reload.
a lot of bodies.
Yes.
They're just trying to throw themselves at B. Shiro
Together.
bring it back 3.
Nice.
JL to make
Nice.
the difference. E-Man, late activation, but
Shiro
by
1v3.
God, it works. And Shiro hears them running for the hills.
Bit.
Heard them, rather.
JL dropped the bomb.
Bit sticks around. That bomb will be grabbed. Yeah, good thing Bit got off that position.
What's the A? Crowd A! Don't
He
help.
thinks that you're on his side.
Yeah.
But nah,
Clueless
not gonna
Deluxe.
happen. Navi, get out of that Spirit. I mean, they wanted to clamp down on that
This
lane.
cheater,
hit,
bro.
and to be honest, it was the right numbers in the right positions.
would never.
But the shots come out all Navi.
Yeah, and they're sending Donk down mid by himself, and I don't know
Mid.
exactly why, because Imma
Hey.
has been a threat to them inside.
Oh my God.
Shiro's been missing more shots than wonderful.
That was
and
good.
the trades are coming up T side in both halves. This comeback is more than real now.
Just like that, Magic's cleaned up.
I mean,
Tries to swing out.
Was it
Donk
Imma?
to even get his one trade back. They were sitting there waiting for a timing to peek, and Chopper
Oh my
was
God.
inside cave looking to take contact.
Yeah, let's go.
Or Alexi was in there.
We can
trying to
laugh
take
that off,
contact. But that was a great move from Alexi. He's
doing
only got 8
amazing.
kills, but he has a clutch, and he has this where he drew
9-11.
Chopper away.
Look at
further
Bion
reload,
Spirit.
and then came into
Shiro
position.
M4 on
That was
Donk.
safe.
Navi boiling over.
Donk wants to save this.
With the confidence that's come by winning
can you?
7 of the last 8 rounds at this T side.
Oh
As
no,
the
what's
Wonders
happening with
are
Imma?
what? Last time they approached it, things
Nice,
went
wonderful.
south. They gotta be
Team
careful.
kill.
Team kill. No, not now. It's Chopper through smoke.
This is for Matt Point.
It was always gonna be a long road. But to trip over your
JL,
own 2
we need
feet
a miracle,
with Alexi
JL.
on the team
I swear
kill.
you can do this.
JL comes through smoke.
Scheiße.
Spirit,
What?
12.
You're not simple, bro.
Donk stands up. 3-round game.
You're not even
All
top
that
fragging.
momentum, all that fine-tuned CS.
It almost happened before as well on that anti-eco.
I just realized I'm shouting at 17-year-olds.
And unfortunately, that
I'm
Imma spray
26.
wasn't great. Donk was in a perfect spot to try to capitalize. This is
I'll let him
unlucky,
do his thing,
wonderful,
bro.
Very low.
Lil Pup can do whatever he wants.
Donk, Zontix, a killer piece in mid
Yeah.
with the 2 best pieces of the puzzle. M4,
scheiße.
MP9 they
Jen,
get
it's
it
okay,
each.
it's okay, it's okay.
You're
Lock
not
in, bro.
taking this to the scrim room after and talking about it. This is it.
Late timeout. He'll
You gotta
take
live
care
with
of this
one.
bro.
You know you'd win that anti-eco on another day. You've won so many hard rounds just to give up map point to pistols.
Oh god. Dude, Donk is feeling
couple of
himself so
rifles.
much today.
And it's the final timeout of regulation.
What was his
called.
preparation, bro? 100% he watched Wolf of Wall Street or something
Blade and Holly
yesterday.
on the sidelines until overtime if we get there.
Let's go.
That Navi momentum. Will they let go of their grasp
Let's go.
after a hurdle that hurts in mid? Fights on elbow.
Imma minus
gets
50.
Imma back on half health.
They fight a little differently here.
Ooh, Alexi queuing himself up, but at the moment the T's are a little stringy. There's a bit of disconnect.
Mid control for Spirit
They're
again.
going to try to move this forward.
This is
Donk
how we
on
lost the last round,
headshot
basically.
angle. Donk and Zontix are the reason they won that last round.
Imma has
They
an aid
kicked
to
it
blow the
off, and
smoke
now
open. He would
Alexi
probably want to
executes
do
the
that.
player at the bottom of mid.
Never mind, he just
Between the
pushes.
two. Can he recover? He turns it up. And Alexi tries to
refract.
creep back, to join his forces into what could very well be.
Oh, letting him go. Is that the right play?
It's a site that they have hit hard, and it's a site that they have taken over, but it's not one that they want just yet. Minute on the clock.
This is when everybody's sweating. This is the most tense moment. This could be either team. And
50
Navi are trying to take
seconds.
advantage of that. They have the fog of war right now. We don't know what site it's going to be.
Double Molotov.
The passive defense hasn't always been the best for Spirit. They need
of
everything and
flashes.
more.
We have no more smoke
Man, they've
chat.
got the util for the exec, and it doesn't look like Spirit are going to try to interrupt it. They sit back on their laurels. They double up on this box.
Donk middle. They're
They've
gaining
gotta
so
hold
much
this
information
line,
from
and the
that.
volley forces them into
Nice,
this
wonderful.
fight
Refrag,
for
refrag,
vengeance.
Alexi!
He holds
What?
a little longer, which means Donk's in position.
No,
He's got
no,
a back
no.
turret. Man advantage
No,
here for
2v3.
Spirit, but the site belongs to
No,
Navi.
Bit 1v3.
So
We need a
it
miracle.
is. Bit
Picks up
has
the
to
bomb.
go big. His back is turned.
They don't even have comms, bro.
And Spirit
Fuck, man. A 10-2 half that we almost brought back. Alexi needs to break the curse.
And well called
If you're joining in late, Alexi has lost 5 best of 3s, 3-0. He has never won a map in the past 5 best of 5s. Sorry, past 5 best of 5s. Always 3-0. 10-2, man. Dude, we almost had the comeback though.
This is the opportunity for Alexi to show us that he can win a map in a best of 5 grand final. So if you will, London, show him you believe.
Lock in.
Gotta believe. From the system, top to bottom, every single piece. Blade behind them, Alley on the other side.
Oh God.
And what I love about map 1 is that we don't just get this total donk blowout. We get 2 teams firing up.
What?
Chance.
He's laughing after that because he knows that was ridiculously lucky.
But it's like it was said on the desk, right? Donk inside a middle. That's what we're going to be watching for.
How dare you peek me in my doors? Magic's had a great map.
Sound
in fact,
off?
finishes with the second highest rating. 17 kills across Ancient.
I'll give you sound, guys.
And if those pillars of Team Spirit are strong, man, it's going to be a tough order for Navi.
Yeah.
They do find the flank.
Yeah, and then
Only
getting that flank
on B.
obviously opens up both sides of the map. There's still a
We
minute
did
up.
buy
They
a
can
smoke.
make
Alexi
a decision
has it.
slowly if they want to. Zontix wanted to go over to Hummer.
Come
Now
on.
forced to fight and
Nice,
comes
Alexi.
away with 1.
That should be pistol.
He knows what he was signing up for, but did he just sign their death certificate
JL ready
in
to
this
cut off the
pistol?
rotation?
Because JL hears the stomping of Shiro in middle. Surely Shiro, in a late round, can't pull this off again. He sat outside windows, wonderful activates, but he jumps the gun and he misses.
What?
And Alexi tries to fight. Shiro
Wonderful,
gets another.
yes!
It's wonderful
That was
versus
a chance.
Shiro. Neither with their trusty op.
The op
30
versus
seconds
op.
to the clock. And bomb at the feet of Shiro.
Wonderful.
Through the smoke.
No way!
Wonderful goes the immortal that shall
So
not be toppled.
lucky.
Shiro does it again.
2 of the best clutch players on the server. Absolutely. Big moment from Wonderful yesterday on Anubis.
He just made the stream
One of
crash.
a few, but a couple of shots missed here for Navi means they'll lose the pistol. The fact that Magix is out here, really just nonchalant, having fun. Oh. Critical one.
Fuck!
They both know every moment counts, you know what I mean?
Equal.
Neither of these teams think that they'll instantly win, and I think that's the place that we're at after a long and arduous,
Navi, please, this could be a 3-0 stomp, guys.
of wins and losses.
I mean, in the back of their minds, right? Every
We
round
need to
matters
lock in,
because
bro.
you saw that comeback happening on Ancient.
Being down 0-1 doesn't matter. What's their best
of
map?
watching it slip through their hands
That only gets better
just
from
to
here.
push it over the line. So every round early will keep Spirit invigorated. Shiro, it's an easy pickup with the SMG backside. He's got players to work with as well.
Nice,
so,
JL!
Okay, hold on. Pistols in the
No,
pocket.
no.
Ah, there's Donk. There's the solution.
JL
comes out with another, keeping his head down. The nade will take him out. That's a lot of fight for
Donk
what was
doesn't
a
lose
pack
to
of
equals.
players in the middle of Spirit's crosshairs.
Yeah, it was a great
My GF said
adjustment
it's
there
her
for
or
Alexi B with his
CS.
deagle.
Sorry, Indy. But why would you set
So
an
good
ultimatum
kills,
like that
absolutely.
against CS?
I mean,
Are you
even if
nuts?
you lose, at least you've got a few players down, you force rebuys, it still matters. We're just beginning here on Dust 2. Rebuy comes in, but the difference is now Spirit spend almost everything they have copper with just an extra 1,400 bucks.
Oh, nice bit.
Yeah, it's a.
You get a lucky full flash kill. We do too.
Still a decent position, right, to get that kill early on.
Also kind of keeps the pep in Donk's step. Takes the action early. JL, sorry, buddy, you were locked in.
In this position, if they saw him cross, he's obviously in jeopardy of getting mollied out. We've seen Spirit use this exact setup over on B. Alexi has some other ideas. Tough spot with the shadow.
HP.
Flash is perfect.
Shiro wants that
Surely he
kill.
hunted it down, yeah. They had every protocol in place.
Zontix tucks head behind boxes, but he was seen on the crossover, so the layers here work out for the trades. Chopper gives himself a smoke. Beautiful shot, but
JL Masterclass, 1v3.
will come out. One frag
But the bomb is lost.
into the 1v3, but the bomb belongs
It's an impossible
to
clutch.
Spirit.
Why
Again,
don't go
many
so
of these
quick.
moments, it's been tough.
Oh my God, he's crazy.
Does he catch them off guard? He goes underneath. It's a wild spray. Just gives Shiro a target to hone in on. And another round for Spirit. That bomb, if only it could have gotten into the site.
We need to lock in, bro.
From tunnels means that much more.
A little bit of stress. I do love that setup though that Spirit are using so far. This high-low setup.
We can take our time,
it's
bro.
So good because
that was
you
a
keep
minute
full vision
remaining
the entire time. You don't have to smoke the tunnel so they can't get close. You have 2 players to trade, and both those players in the B site. It's not like a Nuke. You don't have to play these complementary positions where you're far by the window and the door and big box. You can play stacked up like that.
It's okay, brother. We all do mistakes, but at the end of the day, there should be no regrets.
That's definitely.
Let's lock in and win this shit.
One of the better CT setups we've seen from any of the teams here. And when Justin came back into the pool, Spirit jumped on it immediately.
Wonderful scout rush
showed
pistols.
A lot of comfort on it right away.
I mean,
I know, it makes sense.
Makes a lot of sense, right?
Ema, shadow advantage.
Like Donk's playground.
Wait, that was a teammate.
Even if it is older than him. Scout for wonderful in this one, so let's see if they've got anything up their sleeve. You know, the only hiccup rounds versus lesser buys we've seen
angle, bro.
Unfortunately, not to the advantage of Navi. Cost them dearly. Donk dealing with the first pistol.
Yeah, he's a trained killer.
You know, there was some really nice timings, I think, back on Ancient when it came to Emed kind of doing his own thing, floating out middle into Red Room. He's going to have, I'd say, a parallel here with double doors on Dust. So as this half goes on, we'll see if he's able to serve as the
so much
jackknife,
confidence.
but 0-4 out of the gate and no success with the lesser weapons for Navi.
And again, he hasn't run, they haven't as a team run from his role as a lurk.
Nope.
They've just changed it. They've changed it and it's working better. So they've clearly put a lot of development in that area. And Ima has been delivering. That was a really good attempt from him on Ancient. If there was one reason the comeback would have taken place, I think it was definitely those lurks from him.
It's going to be dropped. There's the scout, showing us a little something, keeping the hopes of Navi high, but it's desperate. They know it.
Yeah,
so it's sidelocked. I would say as well with Emed, when we talk about Virtus Pro and the way they smashed them yesterday, dude, his layered lurks, whenever they would be taking a ball site with 3 players, we were discussing
what is that painting, bro? Driller, what?
For sitting 2 players
is that what it looked like?
On a defense.
That was a day where everything went well.
Is that a picture or drawn?
Then the lurk came in, get the second kill.
That's drawn.
Every round was 5v3 right out the gate.
Well, guess
and
what?
we're talking about versus Virtus Pro. This is in the first 20 seconds.
Not happening
it's a
here
big
versus
shot.
Spirit.
No, not at all.
And we questioned it yesterday. We said, what if a game doesn't start off well? What if the rounds are tougher to come by? Will Navi keep that up?
I was more worried about that happening to Spirit for their sake because, you know, and we'll see if they do have a bad start in this best of 5, if they have struggles or crumble. But this is what they're used to. They're used to starting up 4-0, 5-0. They gave themselves
0-4. Let's activate them
for a comeback to try to take place back on Ancient. And even though Navi did something really cool for, you know, the better part of that second half, they still didn't get more rounds than they did last time. They have not broke new ground here versus Spirit.
What was this pattern again?
Down 4
3-1?
maps straight.
I got this pattern wrong. I said 151, but it looks similar.
Into the corner,
immediately on Twitter.
Smoke, just by a
ohnepixel got the pattern wrong.
He catches the headshot.
I felt
so rifle starting
so
well
bad
here
after
for
that.
Navi. Little test for Catwalk again. And with the success they found on Cat with pistols, Ima's gonna be just chopping at the bits to get a chance over to Donk on ramp, who just tucks himself back behind fire. He gives up half his health by crawling back, being careful so that he can take this duel on his terms. He fires back towards the Ock, but it's the player down that gets him off guard.
Something's
so,
got an ooze
3v3 with Magic.
Long anchor.
Beautiful headshot at this distance. Bits up.
Oh, he's ready for it.
Magix locks down long, but wonderful plants. Oh, and these HEs.
Zontic's
These
nades,
HEs
man.
are crazy.
Was that Zontic's nade also in Donut that round on Ancient? I don't know, but they've gotten some nades that honestly, if you don't find Wonderful with them, he might actually win the clutch. They have taken the chances out.
What does HE stand for?
Before he had a chance to think about it.
Highly explosive.
Magics. And this is it, man. It's a lonely island out here at Long. Sometimes they go long at the beginning of the round, then you have to fight your way through a bunch of nades, a bunch of flashes. Sometimes a late round situation where you are going to have no support.
It's okay, brother.
Whatsoever.
I swear you got this.
He does that.
Wonderful, locked in, bro.
And it was looking a little grim when Alexi makes this sweet move, dropping to CT, catching Donk off. No, that's right, catching Donk off guard.
Yeah.
You know, we talk about his ability to just snap between targets. My God. could have rocked Alexi.
It feels
Luckily
like
has
Ancient
Magix
right now.
to back him up. And we start this match. We talked about Magix. 17 frags back on
Hey,
Ancient.
Zach, I'm your 1-1.
It's actually him.
So, for Magix to be adamant about long control thus far on this CT side, I mean, Spirit on fire out of the gate. Magix 5 kills, all impactful, all over on one portion of the map.
Donk 7 kills, top frag.
You got Shiro in these late rounds doing his job. Zontix utility, supportive as ever, and Donk ripping heads off clean. So this time it is guns, but oh
what
boy.
Is this?
Yeah, this is another key play that they do.
Love it.
Look at
Donk
the
plays behind
disrespect,
the pole.
bro.
He's got Shiro to work with. He's fully blind.
Yes.
The offer missed the shot.
Yes!
Alexi
You tried to
B,
disrespect us?
double
Well,
entry.
They came out ready for that. Pre-flash the top.
how did it go?
Looks like
Only
they're not gonna
Zontix on B.
their first round win. They try to clear the corner. Zontix
Jay looks like
able to
what
hang
the?
on, but now he's going to have to desperately reload as he dives back
can.
far. He gets away with timing. He makes that back.
Can he really do
Zontix-
Where's it Zontix?
Just like that, he takes back what Alexi worked so hard for.
We're talking about Bits Lurk now.
Deep inside the A site.
Guys!
Gets cut off. Bomb control again. Alexi's down to 9. It is
bomb
all
is dropped.
Alexi thus far for this round. But remember, Zontix gets active.
And also Bit can get involved.
There are lurks on both ends. And the bomb still yet to be
Yeah,
retrieved.
good damage.
Magic's
They're both
losing
1 HP.
almost all that HP. Zontix
But Alexi's
stoic,
too.
snaps up.
Nice,
Oh,
Alex.
this is his
Alexi
chance.
quadra kill. He's
Alexi
onto the
B
ace.
sees all.
With 9
Get the
health.
ace.
9
Get it.
health,
Oh,
he's
what
got
are these
it.
nades?
No.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Alexi B from start
Ace.
to finish.
Captain of the ship. Alexi B mine in the crowd.
That's crazy, bro. And he's the IGL.
Had a clutch back on Ancient on that pistol round to get some leverage for his team. You heard the comms after that.
Show.
How dare you try to nade Alexi B?
That
on
nade was
Dust 2.
spooky, bro.
Yeah, the guy who has the damage record for HEs
Ali
in
not
one
happy.
half.
Man, oh man.
Oh, this is also
Swings into Donk and Shiro.
just a great tactic. One extra flash you use at the beginning of the round, just to pre-clear an area that they might be in. It's a great call from Alexi.
Good shit, Alexi.
They read the next step here for Spirit, where they wanted to take it.
And with that, on the board.
I gotta say though, I'm still very impressed with what we're seeing from Zontix, maps 1 to 2. That
right.
was a pretty much done position with no rotations inside a middle, solo B site.
What is this?
Man,
what is that
outfast.
smoke?
Oh, but look at this! Look at the setup here for the CT
Yeah,
side.
Donk comes back, he never sees it. Oh, he's still again.
Nice, Alexi.
Of course he does. And you're not just besting some chump, that's a bit dead. Surely this doesn't take another Alexi ace.
This looks scary though, right? It's
Donk is
re-clearing
down.
mid is. It takes time, it takes resources, and it's a risk.
Ema.
So right now they know Spirit are totally blind,
Only Chopper on A and Mud
and they're
geeks
starting
on
to organize.
Emma needs
for
to
the
kill here.
headshot.
Emma needs to kill here.
Player keeps himself tucked in Magic's. Dude, rock wall.
Yeah, now it's a little scary
Upgrade
to
to
go
an
up
AK.
Cat, but they can plant for it. JL,
Just
will
that
he
pistol.
catch
JL.
this?
Chopper sitting over
Yep.
on the pistol, so
Chop
to
missed.
reopen this door is one thing. Wonderful decides not to go for the plant.
Yeah.
Instead, he swings out and catches Chopper.
Zontix
So
can't
cautious
clutch.
about that flank. Zontix has to keep his head in this direction. And the bomb actually starts to leave. Hold on. What is going on?
Nine.
Wait a second. Yeah,
Zontix
this
hears these
Jay.
moves. He's going to come wide,
Oh,
but
thank
JL's
God.
got this locked in. 2 critical kills from JL to reopen the possibility of heading into B.
Emma is 0 and 7.
Well calculated, well timed, and it works.
And it had
That's
to be that
not
instant
good.
shot. Nicely done.
That shit can
Looking
get
like
to
it
your head.
should be 2 rounds in a row now as Magix makes this extremely long path around in through playground. This was an interesting moment because they could have even killed. I mean, obviously, if it was anybody else, Donk would have died. I would like to see if Shiro's shot was hard or not because he
Mid
came
last
back,
round?
right there to kill JL inside of middle, right on his rotation. He probably got startled, right? Of course, but when we're comparing the two operas at the moment, like Shiro's had big moments, Wonderful's had big moments, but Wonderful's definitely missed less. I want to say,
I'd
Yeah.
agree.
at least when it comes to, you know, the stability shots, the ones that he's supposed to hit. But for the story of this series, glad to see Navi pick up back-to-back rounds.
Yo, that gong is so fucking loud, bro. That is crazy.
That's new.
Jesus. Yo, what is this highlight, bro?
Oh, okay.
No, we didn't have to talk about it, but we
production.
can.
Okay, production.
Yeah.
0 and 7 for Imma.
JL, bro. You got this.
And we definitely have an aura of seriousness here in the Navi side because they've been playing from behind in both situations. The last time they got really hyped was that pistol round clutch from Alexi B in the second half of Ancient. And they did use that energy really, really effectively. You know, that they played with a good game plan. They shot well.
Tech pause.
They got a few rounds back.
Wouldn't be a BO5 without a tech
egg on their
pause.
face when they lose to an anti-eco and then lose
Yo,
right
stop
after
it,
that,
bro.
you know?
Come on, man.
Oh, they did the golden eye.
Rude.
Here we go.
Alexi Ace to kick off a 2-round
AK
streak.
dunk.
That's
Rest
now got
pistols.
a real edge. Magic's, having saved that AK, throws it on over to Donk. So let's see what Donk can do. Solo AK hero mode. Is there anybody else you'd rather have in that kind of a position?
No, I think it's great also that Navi had like shut them down inside of middle with like Shiro, Donk going at the top of mid. Like huge confidence play to take out of the repertoire. So now it's a way more classic position, but it's around where Donk is the only one here.
Don't die. It's just a gun for them.
And Navi have to be extra careful in these kinds of rounds.
Yeah.
If we go back to Ancient,
They don't want to get embarrassed.
You know, exactly. If it wasn't Bit to bail them out, they would have lost 2 of these.
It's an A gamble.
That embarrassment doesn't look good on Navi, so make sure that it doesn't happen again here in map 2.
Oh, that's
your
a black
chance, your
pulse
momentum
stiletto.
much earlier on here in the second map. Of which, of course, is their pick.
But still, you've got to play with confidence. They need to pick a site.
They've been cautious enough so far. They hit the 45-second mark, and JL's had enough of this waiting game.
They
so
found an open house.
Nice.
Yep, starts to move it over. And that one solo AK will do nothing this round. At least not enough to stop bomb plan. Bit trying to find timing top mid, good to go. There's an important move here for Navi just to make sure that they move
on the
forward with everybody. A round of applause for a struggling Ime.
If we get the exits, it would be huge. Ime first kill.
Against the pistol?
Wichtig, Bruder.
It really does, actually. Yeah, it really does.
Nice,
there we go.
Ime.
Two will at least be one.
Oh, snap back to reality. Donk.
Nice.
If he was in the right position.
Oh my God, wait a second. No, wait
No
a second.
kid.
They're actually running for this bomb.
No time,
He's got
though.
it covered. He
No
goes
way,
down,
right?
and Now Magic's
Oh
no
my
kit.
God.
Oh,
Imagine,
holy
bro.
smokes.
Man, I felt this whole room pucker.
If they had a kit, they would have
His
had it,
first
maybe.
bullet accuracy from that distance, I
Bit
just
is
can't
so
even
worried.
understand it. Like,
Holy
even the AK is
shit.
just not that reliable. It's so crazy how we find those frags.
See, but isn't that evidence that if you had chosen the wrong part of the map, if you had walked into Donk, he could have done that sooner.
Definitely. And that is part of the game.
That player on B site.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh my
So
God.
good.
Alexi's going to feel that one for generations.
Here we go.
Especially if it had transitioned into a defuse.
Well, if that round was hard, the
Back
last
to the
one.
buy, Spirit. That
Now they have
5-round
full
streak
rifles.
at a start. Ooh, Ime. Difficult job, but he's gotten out to blue box where we have a round where Magix isn't deep inside of the actual pit. He's got flashes to support him.
They're looking a little discombobulated.
There's a little bit of a gap between smokes, but this is the tease to keep up pressure, so Magix hears the rumblings of it, doesn't want to stick around.
And they don't go for the reclear, even though obviously they wanted to fight just for a second. You can respect them taking long if you want, but it's a thorn in your side. You know that they stay here. Sometimes you can take long control, peel back with everyone, go for a cat split if you want to, or
a missed
take full
model on
long
car.
as well. This is
Second
dust
one,
too. It can
it's-
be long centric at times, so they'll go for
Chopper
the crawl
sometimes
up.
hides in the
Keep
corner
it going.
there.
Total forfeiture of the bomb site. There is not one person in it, so there's definitely enough utility for a retake if you're Spirit. You've got 2 nades, the molly, the smoke, you'd be good to go.
Oh God, everyone's still alive.
Shiro.
Scheiße.
Oh, nice.
Wait, there's one
Snaps
though. He's not ready
over
for it.
and then nearly gets caught.
Okay.
Molly forcing him back. They open up the smoke. It's a fight.
What?
It's a clash. It's Donk and Magic.
JL.
A couple more, and
JL.
all of that footing seemed good. Bombs down.
Alexi. Alexi had an ace. He can get this one before. Nice, Alexi.
Alexi's broad
RVP misses.
Second headshot.
13 bullets, 21 HP.
Where the nade nearly takes him down.
No more nades for Spirit.
And it's the pistol of Shiro to clear him. Spirit back on the board.
And not broad enough for that.
How did we not clear the guy on boost?
One too many things going on. Him in a known position. Nade sailing over top of his head. Too many fights to calculate. And the players on the other side, too good. Shiro, nice shot, nice round. This is the first sort of hard miss we've seen from Wonderful. And we go to Shiro. He gets a really tough shot to kick this off. Straight to the dome. Oh,
we had
well
no
handled.
clue.
Bit with a fluffy spray when it came to the cat play, and then jumped up into spawn. Really wanted that duel.
How is Sally allowed to talk without taking time out?
6-3 here for Spirit.
Yeah, it's okay, bro. It's okay. Don't punish yourself.
It's okay, man. You're not on the team.
Second time out.
It's also okay because Blade's talking.
Yeah, but so is Hallie.
Yeah, so is Hallie, man, and he's
Hallie,
making
bro.
a name for himself these days. Off these pauses, for sure.
These coaches both so
These
crazy,
damn
bro.
masterminds, I tell you. It's crazy that they end up getting swept away.
We can win them. This is like the best team on this tournament. We need to play the best game if we want to win. Can we understand this? Please.
That's Blade.
Right,
You know what? That,
Ooh, I
that
love
just
that.
says that what we've tried to do isn't working, but it's the right plan. It's saying
Ashwords.
that you need to do things correctly. You need to focus up and make no
What is
mistakes.
this? Mid-round
That's not
timeout
a
or
great
what?
sign, but it might be the words they
Take,
need
take,
to
take,
hear.
take.
Unfortunately, maybe it isn't about
Don't be shy. Take. Nobody
going
had
too
took damage.
deep into new meta, new territory. It is Dust 2 at the end of the day. And of course, we got some typing in chat.
Okay, nice.
It's like, well, likely to reset this round. But when
Coming
you
in
hear
hella
words
late,
like,
though.
you don't hear Blade speaking like that very
Jay
often,
forgot to buy
you know?
Kevlar. We gotta play on our best. Jay forgot to buy
Touted again
Kevlar.
for getting a lot across in these tack pauses very clearly. And Alexi's somebody who said that he's improved me as an IGL. And
I hope
haven't
someone
heard Alexi
realizes
say that
now.
about any coach that he's played with in the past.
The round gets reset,
So,
now
of
we can
course, big
rebuy-
words,
now
and
we
we
can
know
buy
that
Kevlar.
before Alexi was on this team. With Navi, Blade has been that guy. You know, when we talk about a junior roster, Navi have had the
He can't, yes, he
sort
can.
of best or second best in terms of yield when it comes to players. For Bit, for Monacy.
Matt on CSGO, married
actually
on
amazing.
June. Yo!
It really works, guys. Don't give up.
How do I do that?
Discord friends are real friends.
Kiss your homies goodnight. All right. Tech hiccup out of the way.
Matt on CSGO is
Bits
crazy.
earbuds back in place.
Here we go,
So we're
bro.
good to rock and roll.
So again, let's think about those words as we come into the next round for
JL bought
Navi.
helmet.
We're gonna get a replay,
Matt?
repeat plan. What does Blade feel like went wrong?
Let's go, bro. That could have been punishing. That's not
It could have
cheating,
been as
bro.
simple as thinking about, you know,
I
Bit
mean-
just as an individual
Yeah, no.
having two opportunities to get game-changing frags, just couldn't get them. To light a fire under him. He was the hero of the Copenhagen third map in the final. Amazing stuff from Bit.
Huge nade. All things considered. For this MP9, that damage is going to make a world of difference. Oh, the timing on the peak was good, but the bullets...
Nice, Alexi.
Magix finally drops the ball on long control.
Yeah, it's the first one. All right, this is what I would call like an MM moment, you know?
See if he can get the better of Chopper, who is right above him, sliding out. Ooh, Ema keeps his head down.
Oh, he's scared now.
Honestly, I like that he goes
Don't be
passive.
scared.
He's
Come on.
cautious of the mid
Nice,
peek.
Ema.
Sure.
So important.
Swimming, Ema, he was ready for it. Shiro going
going
deep.
for it.
Miss.
Another
shot
miss.
again.
He keeps missing.
Chopper now has to slide out. His M4 connects, and it's Alexi with his head in response. Only
Zontix
Zontix
1v3.
unable to shuffle out of that B site. Navi win a key fight over on
Alexi
long.
triple
Ema
kill.
doing a great job
Alexi's
of
having a
sending
life game
Chopper
right
back
now.
to the bomb site, empty-handed.
Top fragging on
Sure,
Navi.
they lose a player
Second highest, has half his kills.
through the mid doors, but
1v2.
Show.
bomb is on site now.
Whoa, that was a...
Ema kind of maybe overcooking,
Yeah,
makes
it's
a
a-
move before the bomb's planted. Nade is good. It at least shaves JL down to 55, but it also gives away
Imagine
his
no vest
position.
there. He would have taken hella
Zontic's
damage.
in the clutch. This is when we saw the nerves get the better of him.
Yep, but with a gap.
Whoa, crowd.
Save. Does anybody give
He's
him a
not
threat
saving
to
yet.
pull on?
He always plays these clutches so slowly.
Will that
Don't give us fake info, bro.
To maybe take a glance before they should. Now, he doesn't have a kit on him. There could be one on the site, but at 10 seconds, it's already starting to get away from him. He'll find the one on the exit.
Yo.
It's a bit of a labored spray.
Yo, this fucking crowd, I swear! Why are they saying like we're saving? Oh my god, he doesn't have a kit. Fuck me in the ass. But that crowd is so...
And most importantly, London.
They're trying to help, but they're stupid. That almost cost us the round, bro.
Whoa. Damn, that was the one window of time he could have been able to grab that, of course. Needed
We
to
now
make
know,
it
though.
possible. A nice try, but man, I got to feel for Shiro a little bit. That shot looked good.
I agree.
I didn't even see any wallbang damage, right? When he...
Let's see it.
Oh my god, that was the first shot that he hit.
It's third person.
Oh, yeah, looks like it's off right there.
Zywu would have hit that.
Zywu would have hit that. I think Zywu would have been here, folks. How about that? Zywu was beaten on the way here. A couple of strong runs to get to this point. Between FaZe and Vitality going down to the quarters.
Those mouse pads are crazy.
Shy of grand finals. Because the two teams with the biggest trophies of 2024 are here to lock.
Hi, Castos.
Up.
Aww. I want to read it.
She's scrawny on my launders till.
I donk?
How does he read so fast?
Must be.
All right, let's keep it going here on Dust 2. Second last round of the first half. And it's a long thing again.
That thing's broken, man.
Yeah. Maybe you could get someone to drop it for him, James style.
Let dunk up, okay?
That barrel ain't so straight. Just trying to keep a little vision over smoke, but
is that the T-smoke?
It's a scout, man. It's a scout versus Shiro's off. Surely he's going to win this one.
Nice smoky smoke.
Surely that scout doesn't take his head clean off because Wonderful's going to come hunting, preparing for the peak as his teammates work.
Colette!
Good collateral. Great damage out of Shiro. But they do still get dangerously close, and this is a big commitment economically from Navi, so we've seen them get to the site with scraps
15 HP.
and still fall short. Donk, good to go.
Nice, Alex.
1.5.
Nice beat! That was so important. 2v2 again in 8 kill.
Been fantastic.
1v1. 2v1, sorry.
To take it back.
Oh, yeah.
And with Chopper's utility,
Chopper
he just
fire,
revealed
though.
his position. But no, he's going for long.
He's not saving. This
He
crowd is
throws
so
the
fucking
nade from
annoying.
there, so they think he's
No, we
there,
think
and
he's
gonna come
saving.
at this from a different angle. This
Thank
is
you,
not
thank you. They
safe.
made it right.
He doesn't have the best gun to do this. They're actually planning for his position,
comms.
calling him out entirely. Chopper on the walk-up. We'll see no one on the ramp. He has an HE. And we're talking about two
Now we
players
should know
less
that
than
he wrapped
50
around
HP.
2, right? Because it looked like he was saving,
But
now not.
there should be no way to lose this.
Spotted by one.
Hold on, here's the nade.
Crosses with both. Nade goes deep.
nades.
It's almost
Free
good.
HP.
You cannot kill Alexi with the frags.
Oh my god, thank you.
Swings for the headshot.
If that
of the
nade killed,
counter
though.
IGL. I like the plan from Chopper, but Navi just get off the minefield. That is some thick
Nice
Kevlar
try.
Alexi's got.
Wow, man. Zontix's HEs need to be studied.
Insta headshot.
It's amazing what he's been able to do,
That's
but the
Smith's
trades
new
that come
team.
back, and shout out to Bit for this one, because this is as clean as kill as the tip of the spear on the A-side attacks.
Immer only a Glizzy. What's going on? Okay, he bought.
It's been a half that he struggled, and sometimes the scoreline doesn't say it all, but we've seen it a little bit. Wonderful crossing
Saw
out
him.
blind.
You would have got a glimpse of Chopper in the pit.
Hey!
Magic just straight up burns him alive, and it's Alexi to save the day. 18 kills deep on this half.
He's got to be careful of reloading. This is an anti-eco.
Alexi
Doesn't
knows
want to give
though,
away
right?
the gun because it could very well reposition.
Chopper sneaked in.
Shiro, he's let his guard down. He's picked up the other one.
Scheiße!
With the duel. Now you've got two AKs in the mix, but does this serve as the move for Navi, or are Navi going to fall
We need to
victim
go B fast.
another lesser buy?
The flank is fast.
It was the
Considering
bane of
it.
their
It's
agent.
a easy long range. Why is he
And
not
it could be
playing
the
time a
end of
little bit?
their T-side here too for Spirit to maintain this lead. They swing with the
JL bomb
AP9,
three.
and it's going to have to be greatness
possible.
from JL. One is fast, but the bomb is out here for Spirit to possess.
One left,
Smoke and
one
nade
right.
on top of it. 80 health. He creeps on out, and
Fuck!
Zontix the final hurdle. So yet again, at the
That was
end
Pistols
of the half,
MP9.
it is Spirit to rob a round away.
They can't keep winning those, bro. We can't keep losing to Pistols and shit, bro.
Going above and beyond across
It's
that
time.
T-side to get the ball rolling, but it's still the 2-round deficit. It's still Spirit, map up, and leading here by 2.
We're doing well. If we win the pistol, we win the whole.
Dust
We
two's
win
up for
this game. I'm
grabs.
telling you.
And again, there's this
PSG
just
wants
small
your reference,
mental
I saw.
victory here for Alexi, even though it's the same game. It's another grand final. He already did the major final. It's a best of 5 that has really stopped
Here we
him.
go.
And Spirit being,
Alexi B,
you know, him being down
18
0-4
kills
in
at
match
half.
versus them. That's another level 2.
What?
Oh, not much in that first half.
Zero.
Not much to start out the second.
Emoting mid-round.
Look at his reaction, dude. That's a confident
Sigma.
nod.
Yeah.
Shiro feeling it.
Yeah.
After a few misses as well inside of the A site.
Blood thinks he's bait,
Nice
man.
to see him kick it off with that lethal P250.
And you saw how much fun they're having versus Vitality. It was
Oh yeah.
a new Spirit for sure
Come
in
on.
terms of these big game moments. They weren't just yelling, they were laughing.
They've got this one about to pounce.
Yo,
Player
who got
off
the
the
drums,
site
bro?
would have been great for Bit to get something, but now 3v5 demanded of Navi.
getting
This
called.
lead's about to grow.
Alexi
Chiro's
with an ace.
P250 from downtown.
Oh, JL.
He'll be covering off bomb plant. Alexi try as he
Nice,
might, is
Alexi.
not banking on teammates at the moment. We've got 5 frags on Bit,
Okay,
3 for
it has to be
Eman, 4
fast.
for Wonderful. I mean, if it's not been him,
Flank the looks
JL
from
can't
Chopper.
do the rest on
Look
his
how he
own.
plays
Yeah,
the
no
time
kidding. And
there.
now
He
that-
knows that he has this round by waiting a little bit.
conversation that,
Chopper
Blade
is
was
so
having that tack,
fucking
where
good.
he
You don't
wasn't even
know.
talking specifics.
Ridiculous.
You know,
The round is
Making
over.
the move
Oh, man,
forward, but
it's- it-
falling back to Chopper
it
2.
makes sense now.
Okay, JL back at bomb.
Let's see what that L
No time,
stands
no
for.
time, he needs to
Doesn't
kill now.
possess the kit. Tries to push into the site, looking to rock him. 3
Oh,
kills.
the kills
It's
are nice, but no
1v4.
kills.
If only he had the time. Because mechanically,
Put Dunk in his
that
place.
was clean. Wow. Nobody survives.
He was going for greatness right there.
Some beautiful
Such
taps.
a nice try. JL!
You're supposed to say
JL!
NT every round, but that's a real one. That's a real NT here for JL, and it actually might have been necessary somehow. I mean, a moment like that.
Can't be mad about that.
But like right now, it's Alexi. This is Alexi's map. Alexi's leading from the front. Like as much as this is Alexi not winning a map in a grand final, he has 19 kills right now. He has none
Alexi
of
wants to
his
break the class.
carries.
Maybe a good sign that JL's got that little bit of oomph in him, but it's got to be in the important rounds, and it's got to be before the bomb's too far gone.
Like this speaks to the fact that JL is the major MVP when he's the least likely of Wonderful, Imma, Bit, who were supposed to be able to get that. Imma nearly got it at Paris. Bit was amazing in that major final, you know. Alexi doesn't have the help right now.
That's right.
This B site's already under wraps. Nothing to work with. Bit's got a flashbang. Maybe Navi need a white flag
go
to
next,
wave
go next.
because this one's a bit of a farm fest.
Next round
USP's
full
got
buy,
nothing to show
must
for
win.
it. Team Spirit already starting to crank that dial on this T side.
Yeah. And this is now
Navi fan. Yo, this guy. You think you're funny? You think you're funny? We talk at the end of map number 4 or 5.
Get people excited. But yeah, it's
Sleeper agent.
Spirit are doing exactly what you would have predicted if you just looked at the numbers. And based on yesterday, it looked like the numbers weren't going to matter. We were going to get a better day
He's
out
quiet
of
now.
Navi. But now, Spirit are burgeoning on 2 maps here. If Navi aren't careful, the buy comes in.
Come on, man. Somebody's got to kick it up.
We need this map, chat.
Ancients won.
Its next map is match
Spirit
map.
came out with such a great game plan in the first half, and you almost made the comeback.
And we've used up timeouts. We've had coaches talking.
But
that's only favored Spirit.
Enough of the tactics.
Alexi, 19
It's time to
kills.
frag.
Where
Exactly.
is the rest?
This will be the map that embarrasses
Bit
you
5
the most.
kills, Wonderful
If
4
neither
kills.
of these
It's
three
an
players
off-sided map. The
on
Orpa is
Navi's
4
bottom
kills.
of the board can
Ime
get
3 kills.
anything
It's
going. So guns in
Alexi and
hand,
Jay 1v2v5. I
albeit
just
not
realized.
for Wonderful. Still a little bit of positioning here, so Spirit are forced to take a slower tempo than what they'd thrown out. But it does still feel like there could be a world of hurt inbound for the B split if they pull the trigger. Still, options open, minute to the clock.
Dude, Jay and
It'd be so
Alexi
dangerous
together
to play up in
have
an
more than
aggressive
double
setup
the
like
kills
this,
of
but, you know,
their
Navi need
3
to have
teammates.
some kind of map control, and they've already been cleared out of mid. Spirit, no, they're going to be playing
Almost
closer
triple.
along.
Here we go, 3-player pack.
They're trying to
Navi
draw it
decide
in.
to swing. It could be great. And
Nice one.
Nice.
Wonderful best donk, but here comes the B commitment. There goes the smoke. JL's
Nice.
got him. Lined up. Triple from inside of the site. Sit down.
W meat grinder.
Chopper
And
has
still
managed
100.
to get out from mid, but he's flopped, and that is a total shutdown from Navi the moment they get guns.
Yeah, not so quiet now.
And luckily, unlike Ancient, they didn't wait for a comeback to go too far gone. That second half had their name
Immediate
printed all
timeout.
over it as well.
And he's one of two players that are extremely reliable at the moment. The only reason they get this play off is because they are baiting in this re-clear. You see Donk get sent through the mid doors to clear out almost
You
every
got this,
single
Habibi.
round on T side. Then they knew maybe we can set the lure. He tries to go for it on Cat, and we're ahead of the play. The flash tactic is perfect here. So we have a combination of a good idea from the
Last
start to try
timeout
to get
for
this kill
Spirit.
and find it. And
He
JL,
loves
who has
using up
been a
those
consistent
timeouts early,
fragger,
no?
who showed us some
Because he
amazing
can
stuff
rely
on
on the enemy
pistol,
team timeouts.
albeit not winning the round. Now getting his flowers.
Let's go.
Limitations here as well. Tech 9 for Chopper. Ooh, they know what they want though. There's a long fight set up. Look at the numbers. Bit crosses over.
Yes, Bit.
Nice.
And Magic's dead first.
Good
Second
damage.
does still emerge through the fire and the flames.
Oh my
Shiro
God.
and
We need
Donk.
kills.
The molly missed.
Kill a piece, and Donk with a little gap behind
Shiro
it
almost
gets
dead.
sprayed back by Ima. Not to mention second
Ima
player
knows.
still incredibly low, but so is Ima.
Calm down,
Everybody
calm down.
out here on longs working with minimal bits of health.
It looked like the movement was so good from Bit, but that molly
Oh,
wasn't.
Kobe.
Been so good.
So nice.
So the edge back to the hands of Navi. JL activates. Chopper's gonna have the warning, but JL bests him. It's the better weapon, but it's a door left open for Zontix. Always in the
Zontix in the
shadow
clutch.
of Donk.
Let me see
Always
those speed
takes it
laps,
so
bro.
slow in the clutch. Make sure that everything is perfect right now. Doesn't want to put that bomb down until he gets a frag.
He's not choking, we
going
make
to
him choke.
Give space here for Navi to reorganize themselves. And they press tab and they know that this guy does things meticulously. Sometimes that can not pay off, but if he gets the bomb planted, then
He
yeah.
hasn't moved, man. That 20 seconds he just burned has given a lot of time for JL to come around on the flank, and so it's in.
Boom!
That clutch had nothing to it.
Yeah, so
nothing
sexy,
to it.
JL.
He could have crossed, he could have planted
I
the
see
bomb
you
like that.
guys.
He always plays it so safe.
Love,
We said
love,
we
love,
needed him
nothing but love.
From Kato.
But what I was
Not
going to
from
say,
When does
yes,
Shih Tzu play?
absolutely
He's
not from
right, though.
Copenhagen. Not those vertigo retakes versus phase. That's where,
I want to have Stewie
you know,
on a team, bro.
and it does come with the
Austin and
territory for him.
Nuke.
He's a great mid-round fragger. He's still extremely smart. His pre-games are very good. But and in this spot, I was going to say, if he gets the bomb down instead of a
Imagine
retake,
Stewie,
if he gets the bomb
Texas
down, he
Major.
can play it however he wants. They have to come to him.
2025.
So that might show off some of his ability, where he can be sometimes lacking in
Bit.
taking a hold of the timing.
Yes. It's fully equal.
Looking to clean up
Make
pistols
it
here, looking to
flawless.
collect the fruits of their labor. Navi should be an easy 8th.
Oh yeah.
Zontix offered nothing in the clutch, never even got a chance to cross the door. JL getting active, right? You said Alexi needed somebody else to be with him. Well, if it's not going to be the other 3, God damn it,
He's
JL will
shivering
do
his
it if he
timbers.
has to. Tying his in-game leader and setting himself up for a top frag performance if they continue to take this back, right? 2 strong pieces for Navi, but 2 rounds the difference still.
Yeah.
Come on now, Donk.
That's a kill and long control. Nice one out of Donk.
But they
Gonna
can't
be
get
tough
the
to
gun.
reach for the gun.
Him protects
Even
it.
if they grab it, there's no Kevlar here for Spirit, but it's just funny. All these rounds, Navi have to be extra cautious because they have let them slip.
Just an MP9.
They have made this mistake one too many times already throughout this grand finals.
What is
Not
an
just let it
MP9
come
going to
close.
do?
Actually lost.
We near 30 seconds. They've got to make their move.
Eamon.
We'll see what kind of Hail Mary Spirit throw out.
25 seconds.
Gotta be careful
Don't
what
even
you
let them get the
encourage and
plant.
discourage a team to do on an eco round like this. But with 20 seconds, it's really, I mean, it's going to have to be a total disaster here for Navi. They have every advantage in the world.
Yeah.
All good. That smoke makes their job so much harder. He's got
Yeah, man.
under wraps from the catwalk. Easy kills
Clean.
versus unarmored pistols. And the smoke really makes it all the more simple.
One round to tie, and this will be the closest that it's been so far for Navi in this series thus far.
Alexi
The
happy.
smiles are starting to come back to the faces.
What a dig.
Damn, bro.
looking for that catwalk into A site, maybe bomb plant type vibe. Spirit, no footing. Barring the fight given to nothing to criticize Navi about on that one. Fast fight, out long. Ooh, this time there's not nearly as much of a defense put up.
Yeah,
Previously, we were talking players on 10 HP stuck behind blue, so this is one of the best bits of footing Spirit have had on long thus far.
It's been very long-centric for them. A lot of good spawns here, and they take it. They force the CTs back.
Chopper has the molly.
Alexi has a smoke, excuse
Chopper
me.
doesn't miss
All
those.
Of course, they know.
They can still nade him. They can still spam him.
No nades, no nades.
No frags.
Oh, no frag. Oh, man.
In a game where the nades have been doing so much damage, Alexi's going to be able to hold on to this position, so there is a duel queued up.
Oh, God. Who wins this
Meanwhile,
duel?
the
Tiny
util for
little
the
incendiary.
CTs
This could be
could
nice. I want some
interrupt this.
aggression now.
Wonderful.
Nice. Come on.
Slide
Big.
out.
They're focused on the
You wanna
wrong
wait for
thing.
a fight? Wonderful takes it from you, and an additional smoke to still give Alexi
This is nice.
room to work.
Smoke so he can
Fires
exit.
through the smoke, connects, and with Donk dead, the steam
So good.
starts to evaporate out long. Spirit, that momentum they hope to bank on, it gets taken away from them. Navi come looking for fights.
Ooh.
Lost to car position.
And he'll just keep his head down for
No
as
molly
long
to
as
clear
he
now.
needs. The support from his teammates this round has been
No molly to clear.
fantastic.
No smoke to
JL
cross.
just has the night shift, waiting around, knowing that he doesn't have to come in until later. Sprays a little bad here for Alexi. Still
need to do
technically
that.
time to go for it, but so much information means the stack is on A.
Chatting.
Spirit are going to try. Once again, it has to be a total disaster.
AWP.
They've got eyes everywhere.
Bomb swaps over,
Oh, they're just going to sit back.
Jam time.
giving it over.
Kill them after time. Kill them
Giving it up.
after time.
But with that, tied game at 9.
We have money deluxe. We can go hunting. Please go hunting. We know exactly where they are. Go together. Trust me, please.
I said you can have long, you can keep it. Navi have tied up.
Great team play.
Good shit.
There was they didn't really foster a lot of chaos when they had Alexi in his smoke inside of by the car. They didn't try to spam it. They didn't try to scale. They really just waited. The flash retake came out to save Alexi before that smoke came up, and inevitably it does. Why wouldn't it? Because they knew he was there. He had to get out. So they waited for tragedy to strike. That's not a great sign for Spirit. And I don't know how they're doing on timeouts, but it feels like after that round like that,
I think
that's
they're
where you'd
done.
want to take
It
one.
smells like a great series,
Spirit
chat.
on their own, maybe.
The last,
Wonderful in the pocket.
2 best of 5s were both 3-0.
And in between targets. Oh, he's chased down. He's desperately trying to get the op back out, but Zontix won't let him have it. Not the only op in the play, though, for Navi. We get this second one on Bit, curiously. And as he tries to get vision on something in mid, this is a great chance for Spirit to take that lead back. Because unlike last round, sure, they were closer to the site, but now they've got more control.
Oh, look, there's going to be fireworks in a second. Like, look how much action could potentially take place inside of middle.
This is E-Man JL.
Navi want control of it.
Stacked on top of
Another
another
away boost here.
with JL on the bottom of the totem pole.
What?
Cuts them down to size. JL, full white, just goes for the spray down, gives away the position, and they peek in. Can Bit do this with an op? Will they give him anything to pull on? He is so sectioned off from the only other
Bit
player of his team.
needs to hit every
He does
shot. That's
force
the
them
next
out.
shot.
Chopper gets tagged, but Spirit show no stoppage.
Lawless.
They
I shouldn't
slam
have
them
talked
in
too
control,
early.
just right into B. It is smooth as ever, and 5 up from Spirit to take that lead right back.
Hell,
We
he's gotta
have
be
money.
proud because
We
they,
have
they
money.
do that. They improve without sort of him getting in there. All he can do is dab him up at the end. So Navi, the closest they've got is a tie, never a lead. Oh man, they got ruined once the
So
smoke
annoying.
came up.
Emma wasn't even blind.
That's a terrible way to go. And 2 ops down. An expensive round.
Timeout.
A second timeout here for Navi. It's actually a chance for Hallie to talk as well.
Yeah, because there are confirmed no more times outs for Spirit.
Okay.
His chances to contribute.
And Blade knows that he's playing Battleship with Hallie on the other side. Every time he takes a timeout, he knows that he gives a chance for them.
Expect something really simple by them, guys. They are not gonna do anything revolutionary.
You don't think that Magic's op is revolutionary?
Oh god.
Interesting.
That is scary.
Because this is an interesting find. They picked up both, right, from Navi that last round.
Double RVPT
Expect
side.
something simple.
That seems pretty revolutionary.
That's Alexi's call.
I think his name is Shiro.
It's a different look from Spirit. A very critical full buy round. Does Spirit continue to pull ahead? Does Wonderful get a thread to pull on? There are two ops on the other side for him to deal with, and he will find neither duel. It's very passive. As he falls back into the window of the B site, this is going to put pressure on Catwalk now versus the anti-eco.
I believe in you, bro.
Well.
7 kills right now. Wonderful 7 kills. RVP 7 is not enough. Wonderful, I'm sending you energy.
If they start to show presence, he's going to get flashed in.
Not
By the looks of it, Alexi looking to set him up.
Nice.
Yeah, he knew he couldn't repeat.
I like that.
Pushed it up right on the angle after 2 cross. That was definitely the right play to make. They still have long control as well, so they're not the ones who have to freak out. And when Alexi says expect something simple, I mean, all of Dust 2 is quite simple in terms of the strats that we've seen from Spirit on this T side. They're doing similar things that they did
35
before,
seconds, the clock is on our side.
He's going to get what he expects.
But we have 2 defenders far isolated on B.
They're leaned in the right direction right now.
What is that? Nice nade dunk, Kappa close.
Spirit at 30 seconds actually got to move.
The time.
There are more
25
pieces of utility
seconds.
Where that first
Is that a
came
smoke?
from.
That's a smoke. Holy shit. Ime, we need a beat grinder. Ime, the round is on you.
Put their own smoke at least to try to inch out, but it's Ime to get into the pocket to line up one. Zontix emerges, trading out Doc with no ghost, there's no entry. 10 seconds. That bomb's trying to come over, but Alexi
we have util to deny this?
They didn't read this.
9 we don't.
Commit. They thought that smoke would stop them. And so Spirit, they take the risk of running blind and they get themselves a post plant. Oh, now the retake's on. Alexi! A chance. But Magix just keeps his head tucked. And that time is ticking quicker. That time is ticking fast. Shiro goes, clears the corner, and there is nothing coming out from Navi. There's no long play. They put their
that smoke was round winning, bro.
And they will lose for it.
Okay, it's fair to say that they have the smoke on Cat. They could reasonably expect to hold on to the site. Did they need to give up on the long presence, right? Because if Imma plays Goose in that position and there's a flash play for him to peek, then all they kind of have to do is stop the bomb. Like, we're really coming down to the last few seconds in that moment. So they trusted their utility, as you sometimes should be able to do, and Spirit do something kind of uncharacteristic and run right through a smoke late into the round.
If we lose this map, I don't see us bouncing back, bro.
Where if IMF gets 2, they win. But it's on your mid-B rotator, which is Alexi, to make the executive decision as to what he thinks is going to happen. You don't always get full information in that spot.
What is that cosplay?
But you do have to pick if you're going to be a game helper or if you're going to be at the mid doors helping your B players. And today, he gambled incorrectly. It happens sometimes, but at this moment, it's one where Spirit went 2 rounds in a row.
Guy.
We could very well be looking at 2 maps.
Late timeout, but that also lets Heli cook.
End, just when things feel clinchable, it slips.
That looked like a nervous moment for Spirit, for sure. They're running out of time, and Dust 2 is a map that you can default very quickly. In the first 30 seconds, you could take map control. If there are no aggressive CT pushes, or you don't think there are, you could take long and be ready to already go for your exact. It's a small map in that regard.
Here we go. Guys,
so when you see time be a problem for the T side, you think, all right, well,
else.
We're definitely waiting a few extra seconds in certain places. Maybe there's an opportunity. And it looks like we got something new.
It's renal if we lose this. There's only so many. Guys, act like it's 0-0.
Oh, dude, JL, you've got to go above and beyond.
It's a BO3 with, like, I don't know.
Get a frag in handy. Here's the util coming.
There's only so many more bouncing back, you know?
Can he really hold them back? And the only other thing on this B site was a desperate spam. Zontix and Doc.
And now you can't even. You can't even.
They just smashed down the door for the double entry. Ime hits the dirt as he attempts.
All their money.
Shiro's going to slide out from middle, and Navi again at the tail end gets struck.
We don't even get to save. We don't even get to save. We will have pistols and a pack of chewing gum on the last.
To somewhere we've seen people get mowed down on the entrance is the right-click flash into the smoke before they come out. Completely obfuscated vision. And
that was a deagle
headshot. Maybe you should have said expect something, Shiro, because he is having a map.
Show that painting.
Off of the back of a top-rated performance too on Ancient.
Ohne
Shiro
one
has come
Stop
to
asking
play.
for 1v1s, bro. And clap all of you.
Blind again, poor JL. Flashbacks to the mid-hold when he had Emet on his head.
I haven't
Two
lost the
moments
1v1,
where the
bro.
flashes of spirit,
And
much like their frag grenades, have had key pieces
And this
of
is
impact.
This is a well-oiled machine. That right-click flash is something that everyone has to be ready for when they're
He's
exiting.
tagged.
Oh,
He's tagged.
man.
From bad to worse.
Gel only on the Deagle.
JL not with the tools he had in the
Must
round
win.
prior.
Else map
Stuck
lost. And next
alone
map is
in
match
B
map.
on 26 HP. And yet again, it is just this multifaceted T side from Spirit. So many different directions, so many different
guys.
timings. We praise them for the same thing.
If
Back
we
on
can
the
bounce
offense
back
of
from
Ancient.
10 to 2, we can bounce back from 9-12. Just win this round and
More fight out of two pieces from Navi.
need a
but
wonderful
Spirit
masterclass.
knocking on the door.
This
of
is a wonderful
two map
masterclass
wins in
round,
this
trust
best
me.
of 5.
Got
It's
it.
a head-to-head. They win every time.
Wonderful on A right now. Scheiße.
Couple smokes left for Navi. I mean, they are scraping the bottom of the barrel, but is this
Not
even a
meant to be
peak
yet.
that's going to be set up? Donk, can he be it? He doesn't swing.
They just want to try to get information again while the time is high.
Get these last few nades out of them, right?
Yeah, we're out of smokes now here for Navi. Spirit,
minute.
no, it's an anti-eco. This is the least advantageous position you have because it's the last round. They know it's a force.
That force doesn't have much left behind it. This smoke's
Wonderful.
got something
Going towards
in
CT.
Emet, but we saw him with the M4 and a smoke not be able to hold this
Mid to
whole
B.
entire pack back. Peek
Oh.
into CT from Chopper. They're
Oh.
going to get Emet to be frazzled, falling back.
Nine,
But
it's
they
eight.
got him in the corner now, and they got him sitting on 5 HP.
Oh, God.
There's no other
5
way
HP,
of
he's gonna get
entry.
Kobe'd.
Wonderful.
Nice, wonderful.
Is that enough? Shiro kills JL.
If
finishes
Emma gets
the
the kill,
big
yeah,
play.
it's so big.
Magic slides up to Goose,
Nine.
and Spirit will shave the players off this site. Wonderful
What are we doing?
tries his
What are we doing?
damnedest. Navi finally touching.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
9
It's
to
last round. What
tie,
are we
and
doing?
Just when they get close, it slips from them again. It happened back on Ancient,
Killing
and it'll
console.
end here on Dust 2. Best of 5s, the bane of Alexi B.
21 kill
And
game
after
from
his
Alexi.
21 kill map, he
How
steps
can we not win with the 1v5 thing, Alexi?
Spirit on the brink of ending this season.
Where was
with a
Wonderful?
fantastic best
Where
of
was
5
Imme?
final.
Yeah, and that is why I am so impressed with Spirit. I am so
Guys, we
impressed
can
with Chopper
bounce
once
back.
again.
We can bounce
I gotta
back.
be a broken record.
These
Towards the end
were
of that map,
Spirit's
there's nothing
best
but phenomenal
maps.
from Chopper, knowing
It's
when
only
to pounce,
better
when to
from
use
now on.
time as your advantage.
Spirit
when to
loses
shift
one map,
gears and hit
their
that B-side
confidence
when
crumbles.
JL is alone. That is a masterclass.
Let them
in the
feel
last
what a
3
loss
rounds,
feels like.
And Chopper once
Small
again.
Imme
defense in the last round,
wonderful.
right? Chopper goes out mid.
It's a JL
and he
Alexi with
immediately
2v5.
lets go of a short.
We're running out of runway, London. You're running out of maps to cheer. You waited a long damn time for the Wembley to come back. So I'm going to ask you one last time. Maybe one last time. London, are you ready?
Focus. Full focus and we can win this and make a comeback
Yeah,
deluxe.
that was valid. I think they are.
We can't end here.
No, we can't. And it's Mirage, man.
It's the
We've seen
perfect
Navi
script.
play Mirage. We know how good they can be.
Lock in, guys.
They've got it in them
We
to
need
do
the
this. It
pistol.
won't be easy, but it's possible.
We haven't won a single
Blowout
opening
best of
pistol yet.
3. No one ordered this. Spirit been chomping at the bits to get back towards the trophy case, but
Cam.
oh no. Ugh.
Optional smoke.
Okay, we'll call it that.
JL.
We'll see what they got.
3 HP. He got
Trying to
things.
get out. No kills. Ooh,
Nice bait.
Bit. Okay.
Nice bait.
Okay.
Wow. Full
Bit
flash.
turns it around.
Oh my god.
Wonderful
Make it
comes out
flawless.
From Ticket. Body's starting to hit the dirt here for
Nice.
Spirit, and Emet's got an opening.
Yeah, Zontic stuck a little bit because that stairs smoke didn't land, and he's trying to make sure that they don't cross out of it. Can't find that trade.
Zontic's in the
It stays
clutch.
live on triple. Zontic's on 17 HP, and he'll go down. Nice one from JL.
That is a sign.
And this is the first start for Navi where they win the pistol.
Who am I to say one last time? Clean, convincing snap from Bit. Look at this. Sit down.
This blind.
All
kill
we
as
needed
well.
was a beginning
Magic's
pistol, I'm
thinking he's
telling you.
getting in. How does he even find that second one?
Yeah, I don't even know if he
What?
thought for one frame before dying.
Yeah, JL! Yeah! Locking, guys. Let's keep the vibes up. Act like it's 0-0. All we need is to win
So,
3
yeah,
maps
that's-
now.
If there's anything that's going to keep you a little happier, it's starting out with a round. It's something Navi couldn't do until this point.
Come on.
But the fact is, Chopper has called an immaculate series. He's not the one who's lost any anti-ecos.
True.
He's the one who's actually won some on ecos.
Yet to really seeing kind of Spirit's metal tested. Yeah, okay, come back on Ancient, but they had such a
Where
huge
is this?
buffer
London,
after the first
OVO
half
Arena.
that, you know, they were definitely starting to sweat, but they haven't had to play catch-up. Now is something new. You know, we talk about how best of fives never get reverse sweep. There's one team that comes to mind.
Drake Arena.
To finish 2023, Spirit did it to Virtus Pro.
Yeah, hopefully they got some notes from that game because it was Spirit to pull it off.
It's a rare occurrence, but
it's been such an even strength game from everybody, all of Chopper's troops, right? It's not just been Donk like he was, like it has been for so long.
We'll group up for the B hit. Once the smoke fades, they'll commit. A bomb plant here is a win as far as Spirit are concerned. So hopefully nobody drops the ball, but Alexi's kind of between the pack. And great cover coming out of JL. All's good for him.
As it should be.
That looks sketchy, but
that's sign,
Can
bro.
we say that it seems obvious now, but when this happened, it was a massive career risk for Shiro to go to Spirit.
Huge.
Again, it looks obvious now, but at that time that he did it, he was there to make Spirit better, right? He got hired to a workplace that he himself needed to improve. He was.
Yes. Don't be afraid to lose and take this win. Yes, guys. I would rather go home us overpeaking than playing like pussies. Let's go.
Yes! No regrets, bro.
Okay.
We leave the stadium happy whether we lose or not.
Daddy Alexi
No regrets, bro.
All business.
Peak like there's no tomorrow.
But honestly, I love the mantra. Go out on your sword.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you got talent on your team. Sometimes you see them playing scared and you go,
He
what are
said
you
something
doing, man?
similar
If I had
during
your
Major,
skill,
I remember.
would be swinging.
It's scary when the entire team of Spirit are hitting as they are, but you've gotten to grand finals. There's no time to be scared. They collect themselves, getting closer to the site, and a very forward setup here from the defense. Bit takes a glance and it costs him.
Nice, Emma.
Though, just one, not bad if you're Navi.
He didn't really believe it on that clear. He actually half-checked it. That's an upgrade for Imma.
Beautiful. That's going to allow for him to slip back. Yes,
Why
you lose
only
your
Navi
closest
team
support,
speak?
But Wonderful was here the whole time. No threat
Because
to come out
Spirit
from
speaks
Palace.
Russian.
We get Spirit moving pieces here.
They
Still
never
holding on to enough utility.
let us listen to other
If
language.
they don't follow through with this window smoke, the time is
They
there
think
on their side.
we are not bilingual. I'd be down to hear that comes.
They're going to shuffle the pieces.
Yeah, they got the Molly.
Magic's just giving it over to Zontix. Excuse me, Chopper. Then they chuck one up towards Cat. That unravels JL's plans. He gets forced into the fight.
Hey, why did he take that duel like that? The connector was smoked.
Okay, the spray
Nice,
is good
Emma.
for the one. And it's a little
Nice,
damage.
nice. 13-0.
Even JL soften up Magic's. Wonderful ends it with a double kill. Shiro can't get out from Apps, and this looks so good up until the end. Wow.
So
Navi
good.
fighting.
Yeah, I guess that was the advice that Alexi B had. Rather go over peaking. I thought when JL came through that was just too easy to stop. Like running through the Molotov. I think maybe he didn't realize connector was smoked and thought that they could fight at the same time.
That could be it.
But either way, they survived without it. Nice kills from the players in sight. In particular, Wonderful on this A1S. Playing to win.
What is he doing? Blood thinks he's in an edit.
Manifesting.
He's fucking celebrating like a football player. Balotelli.
He said that Katowice was Donk's destiny. CS2 major felt like Alexi's. Two huge stories emerge in the first half of 2024.
Always so blessed with the amazing stories. Everything from Dallas to the major to Kato.
Hot noodle technical
crazy
timeout.
that's all happened in the last 6 months.
God damn, London, you look good.
There we go.
You look even better.
No way he's watching the game like that.
That's Chad, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's crazy.
So, get that issue out of the way. We got a map 3 to play. We got Mirage. We've got a Navi that are trying to embody the full swing confidence. And if that's going to be their approach to this half, prepare for
smoke.
fireworks.
Wonderful. Ooh, window jump hit.
Wonderful clambers out over to
Nobody
Cat.
there though. It's just pistols and a
Haven't really seen his
Jalil on
hard-hitting
Donk.
op yet, but he's got 5 kills at the start of Mirage, so let's see.
It looked like he was going to have a couple of rounds over on Ancient, if not for those Zontics grenades.
And I mean, definitely some consistent pickups, but just not one of those big ferocious moments.
Yeah.
Not so far. Okay. Sees a head sprinting down bottom mid.
Oh, gotta be careful. They've traded places.
Tech Nines, man. This could get...
They're getting
Alexi hears the footsteps hit down. He wants to go to the rest of the pack.
Okay.
We're not losing the pistols again.
Teammates to hold, and understandably, everybody hits the dirt for Spirit.
God, it's
they
a
thought
miracle.
They had a bomb site under wraps.
Ooh, hell yeah. So, this is a map pick by Spirit, but again, this series sort of...
What?
It's one that goes a little bit beyond the stats in terms of how good Navi have shown their Mirage at this event specifically, and that match versus FaZe was so good. They've really been gaming, especially just... Oh,
what? Who's this guy?
Eye on each other.
Do you have
any tricks?
1v2.
He'd have to pull more than a rabbit
He
out
has
of
the
this
bomb,
hat.
he has time. If Magic
40 seconds, it's clear that he's going to go for it, running into the other anchor.
Bit is there.
There's a question about how much sound he makes on the approach.
Yeah, he's going to cut noise at the right moment, and
I guess
just
there's no idea where
actually take one fight. London,
Oh,
don't give this one away.
Timing. Is this a good position?
He's on the approach, and Bit still cautious about multiple
He can get
entries.
caught off guard by timing.
Not quite sure
Bit.
where to look.
He thinks because of crowd it's behind
They're
low.
both nervous. Magic.
Thank fucking God.
Just can't win it.
I called the comeback.
Which one?
Don't jinx it, Kurt.
The 5 mapper, eh? We'd have to break ground for sure.
First timeout for Holly.
Holly wants early conversations. Man, he burned through those timeouts
Don't
back on Dust
save
2, right?
my
For the
fantasy.
second half, all he was
Who
doing
cares about your fantasy, little
was
pup?
getting a chance to speak off Blades TOs. And I love watching a team like this, right? Timeouts there.
Oh, this
coaches
Halley guy,
talk.
he's adjusting the
Nobody
meters.
else flapping their gums.
Absolutely. Yeah, how many times do you see it go to a timeout? Coach is just pacing back and forth, waiting for people at both these. Every single pause, it has been a moment that they have grasped onto to get involved in the situation, both from Blade and Halley. Really liking what we're seeing from them.
Yeah.
And of course, we've seen Navi mostly speak in broad strokes, you know, whether it's with Blade or...
Yes! Yes, bro. Act like it's 0-0. We're owning them right now. We're winning this grand final 3-0.
Lose 2 players in the 1v4, but at least to come out on top. That streak keeps going. We saw the
I'm
5-0
telling you,
from
bro.
Spirit
Will run out of fuel.
Oh, wonderful.
Nice shot.
No. JL, how do you do that?
Nice.
Flips Magic swings. Zontix comes out from Palace.
Immaculate.
It's a
This is
faster
a full
tempo being set
investment.
here from Spirit, just trying to swarm an A site that still has someone to play.
Yeah, that's obviously a novel idea. There's full mid control here for the CT side. They're going to be light on A. They wanted to go 2-on-1 versus Bit and then take over the site so you'd be stuck at the bottom of stairs. But instead, the 2 trades.
What's this?
The 2 great trades here to stop them. Navi's aim stepping up. We saw insane mid rounds on Ancient.
Yeah, and those insane mid rounds.
Donk is
Shiro
1 in
featured.
5 right now, bro. He's gonna start tilting. And we
Yeah,
all
Donk
know
trying to join
one bad
forces here,
Donk
but
map
still split
follows
players
into
all
more.
between.
That's how Mouse
Difficult
beat him in the
approach, and
first
CT's
place.
getting a little
I'm
antsy.
telling you
Make
it's
their
possible,
move.
guys.
Oh, Chopper had a chance, and it activates Shiro.
And that's 1 out of 2 players spotted. Don't give Shiro space in the clutch.
He doesn't overstep. He doesn't take that next fight towards mid. The odds flipped him. No chance to fall back.
Nice try,
Greatly done from Chopper, and a chance to get 2. He opens the door for Shiro, and at least they find the plant.
Yeah, nice cover.
And that was after a Halley timeout. He's not gonna be happy.
A scary moment, but in every establishing shot of the round, it's Navi in a good spot. They're keeping mid control. They're playing active CS here. They're stopping the Palace lurks. There's more than one that's happened so far.
But it's fast actions, quick moves.
Yes.
Navi aren't tiptoeing their way around these 4vXs.
Money on Spirit still.
Donk, Zontix, both 1 in 5.
No RVP for Shiro. And limited
Slowest start for the
utility.
series clearly for Spirit, and that's all players, all counts. They'll go for mid again. Chopper trying to take it up on his own, but is going to meet him.
Sloppy.
Yeah, time for that duel.
Again, though, fast.
Bit is blind.
They're going to try to swarm. Nate pops open smoke, and Zontix, he just rails Bit to
What
the
a
side
shot.
of the wall, but wonderful. With a nice headshot to Shiro. Counterpart is dead. Second
Nice.
shot's connected.
On a pixel.
And with Ema down towards stairs, he swings
He
out
just
with
shouted me out,
JL.
no?
Again, they keep this pressure thick. Again, it is Spirit to try and tap into the clutch. Zontix has been zoned into the back of sight. 3 CTs to line up, and as they pepper him with util, he is forced forward. A chance to aim. No kills come out.
Dude, I'm telling you, he's back. He's back, bro.
Amazing. Again, the same energy that we saw from FaZe, except starting out the game.
We got this, I
come
swear.
back into it. Really good trades. Everyone jumping to it.
Now we see actual mistakes.
Not letting anyone go down without a kill back. And obviously, you know, Chopper has had an amazing game as an IGL. As a fragger, he really didn't have to do much in these last 2 maps. That was one where they could have definitely used him. There will be in the odd moment where they need even a little extra firepower, even on a team like that they have. And it's compared to like Galaxy, who can randomly have a massive pop-off game.
Okay.
He knows he can aim for the body, right?
Yeah, but style points.
Yeah, he's sharp right now, 10-3.
He's putting him
Donk
on
1 and 6, and he's buying Galil, thinking that he can win the round.
Whoa, he crosses paths. He gets away with this. And Emet collects
fine.
On each side of the smoke.
Oh my goodness.
Gets a little wild from JL. That's the one Galil here that Spirit were playing with. Donk, he's got 1 frag in the round, but it's that cross of the path that really takes it away from Spirit. They were trying to get something rolling in mid, trying to join forces with an eventual donk out of underpass, and it's taken away. So sure, they forego mid control, they give it over to Spirit,
remaining,
but
bro.
you can confidently just spit your pieces. And JL, Alexi said just swing, but now may not be the time.
JL,
you got a deep commitment on the A side
Bang.
as well, so JL.
Good damage, 1 HP, it's a god dead.
He's
not gonna win the round with 1
HP.
HP.
Rounds from JL, but luckily for him, Spirit's pieces still disjointed for the time being. Now, the thing is, Donk is gonna start wrapping back around, but Alexi could just cut off.
Solek,
sure.
Zack.
Yeah, he'll find that. Chopper's so
Kill Donk in a
cautious.
tilting way, kill him with a flashbang.
I feel like joining hands to go towards the B side obviously looked a little bit more risky from our
Wonderful, he's low
perspective.
HP.
And Donk, what can he do with
wasn't even needed.
7 straight for Navi.
Mirage is a whole different tune.
And it's not like Spirit in general are struggling being 2 maps up, but this hasn't been Donk.
Hey, good! 9! Shot him. 1 more.
He's been good.
Come on, there's time before next round.
Okay. All right, maybe they're couldn't aim for the body. That was beautiful.
Dude, I feel like I can break this bottle.
Games with him.
I feel like I can bend the metal.
1 casualty to Donk's Galil, but enough of the half buys. Here comes Spirit on the full.
Never mind, our. MS.
Smoke to give him a little space. Emet gonna try
nice.
to He's got Donk.
That's Donk.
A little revenge from the last round. And again, it's advantage to Navi early.
They are swinging for it. Haymakers every round. They're taking risks.
Dude. Am I losing a... Am I losing 1,000 here? $1,000 giveaway. Wait, why am I mentioning it to reverse jinx? I mean, it is what it is, though. 13-0, 1K giveaway. Minute remaining.
It's gonna be a long road if they want to move that bomb around, so looks to join forces with the mid play. And there's been a couple moments where Spirit go down into disadvantages and then also split up. The pack has been set. Now, last time we had that smoke to block connector, which enabled the cat hit, which almost took B. And these are all almosts and maybes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Spirit without their round win still. A shoulder spotted for Wonderful. He is on high.
Nice, it's so good, bro. Holy shit.
Catwalk player out in
the highest kills is 4 on the Spirit.
He gave everyone the green light.
They have nothing going on.
Down, it's on our sword. And
0.
Swinging with this 2-handed claymore.
Yeah, I've heard him talk about it.
And guys,
that this is a confidence game.
Spirit picked this map as their third.
Team looks imbued with it right now.
They think that this is the second best map.
Timeout comes
in this BO5. And we are owning them on it.
And I wonder if Hallie has more of a
detailed message. I'm telling you, it will only get better from now on.
Or if it will also be
only worse maps for Spirit.
Pay attention. But you can really see the message, you know, from that attack.
Navi picked it? No way we did. Are you sure?
Coming through in their play. The way the jail pushed that molly. Emma taking that fight in the smoke at the bottom connector.
Why are you yapping? Why are you yapping?
They're not going to go out looking like cowards.
Spirit picked it. Lock in, bro.
And so they start to believe.
Yeah! Yes, bro, yes!
Sweet songs.
Lock in, bro, lock in.
JL leaving Spirit's ears ringing. His impact off Cat has been felt.
My blood's dancing to
Even
the
the
crowd
one time he
chanting
dropped
his
the ball.
name. That is fucking aura deluxe.
All his teammates around him. Alexi's still yet to die, for the record. Place your bets.
Damn.
Shut the fuck up.
Back-to-back hot starts for Alexi.
THX for watching the Room Tour XD. Monitor is
I mean, if there is one leader to kind of drag players over, kicking and screaming.
Donated 26 bucks, you could have bought a new monitor with that.
That's another bout of mid-control here for Team Spirit.
I appreciate that. Hearts in the chat for block.
Side as usual. Headshot angle.
Nice setup, Kirk.
Sorry, wonderful. Drops that shot.
Molly goes under. Hit's gonna play high ground, but he still dies to Donk. Can Donk get the multi-frag to really open sight?
Nice,
I
mentioned giveaway before this round, chat.
So wonderful with this
last round
grenade.
was jinx.
He had a gap, but the flashbang allows for the Zontix exit. Now there's a lot of bodies on the site.
Yeah.
And Magix, he goes through the connector
Wonderful.
smoke. But it's all about wonderful as he creeps
Nice,
in
wonderful.
and lands it to his
3-on-3.
counterpart.
Kits are available.
Just like that,
Gel has a
even
smoke
3v3.
And
Now bomb is planted open for Con, which also exposes it to ramp, which means Spirit have two people in position, but that's a T-side smoke. Magix has to come back through that. His own teammate taking away his vision.
Nice!
Understand it.
Zontix in the clutch.
Zontix climbs up onto the box. He gets
Nine,
his
nine,
first
nine.
shot, but there's more to do. And Alexi takes
Boom!
it. He did wonderful. Just pull off.
Was wonderful skill
Surely
crazy?
He sees them on the box.
If Donk was still boosted, I saw the wall bang. I don't know if he spotted him. I don't know if it was game sense, but
Show me.
wonderful won that round. Oh! He jumped up and saw Donk. Oh.
And it all serves as the fire starter for the rest of the retake to move through.
Flawless right
Key
now,
for him
chat.
to put out that Molotov to begin with.
Actual 1K giveaway coming, what the hell?
Wonderful pressing.
We haven't had one in so long, and now we have one during Grand Finals. That's
13
ridiculous.
frags to his name.
There was no 13-0s in so long.
This is a flashback to the VP Anubis game yesterday.
Oh, sorry, I'm not sorry.
This is the Navi that London wanted.
Yeah.
JL bought a
this is
Zeus.
the
Are we
best
getting
start
ahead
so
of
far.
ourselves? Oh, jeepers. We're down 2 maps, brother.
Guys, 13-0?
Yes.
We
I
don't
would
believe in
love to have a
jinxes.
13-0, so I can give away to my chat.
What about 13-9?
They know what they want.
Yep.
They want map 4.
Yeah. I got a hunch Spirit wanted even more.
Did I just see a UP on my stream?
Not this time.
I swear I heard that.
He's got the fallback.
Oh, I'm hearing things. 50
The
seconds.
follow-up volley of util here from Spirit. Mid has been a place where they've taken a bit of control, but usually it's JL to deal with.
Nice, wonderful.
This time Wonderful is going to have...
Oh my god!
2 kills deep. Smashed by Donk. Again, it is a 3v5. He taps
How
at
did
this
you see
distance,
that?
connects into the head a bit. Alexi shaving a play,
Through a
and
smoke.
then diving down to Van to call to others to help. He needs support
Alexi.
here. Magic's
2v2.
got him pinned against the wall.
Shiro.
And as Shiro
Gel.
tries to work forward
Gel.
with only 13 health, JL between 2 fights clipped. The 3v5
1v1.
coming
Imma versus my
together.
geeks.
Bomb has to be picked up. He's got to
Imma.
cross back. Imma.
I always believe in you.
Fight.
15 seconds.
He's got
Climbers
it.
on your side.
Tens
Switches to the AK.
And Ema with a question.
Take your
Does
time,
he
buddy. 10
reposition
seconds.
Magic's
Oh,
hands
Kobe.
busy.
Nine,
These nades
71
have been
HP.
fantastic.
Nade is good,
It's
nade is good.
definitely going to soften him up. A
Low HP.
single shot to do the trick.
And the
Ema
crowd
slides
cheer.
out.
Tells him that he's there.
Yes.
What?
Magic's finally pulling one out of the hat.
Wow.
9!
Bomb in those 1v1s.
I was 13-0, chat.
First.
Wow. JL weaving from empty
Man.
pillar. The trades back and forth. Alexi B trying to tuck, buy time. This kill coming down after Wonderful's wicked whips.
Do I give away
Off the
half?
cat.
$500.
Not at all.
2 winners.
But for the first time this game, Spirit have won a round.
What was that about Jinxes?
Ohne, don't break the rules. No giveaway,
other
only
force at play.
13-0. Mark, you're way too nice. You already provide us free content. Schade. Bruder, okay.
Fighting
We
for
needed
13-0 on this
bro.
T side. Magic's well ahead of the pack.
Oh man, this is a
Jail,
confidence call.
that
It
nade's
actually gets
humongous.
shut out. They're going to use agility.
Damn, man, these nades have had their names on it all day.
Back to owning. Give me 13-1.
We see you. Great turnaround as the series goes on, but Shiro's got you as well. And it seems like he knows. Yep, nade confirms it. Player in the corner. So much to do, though. Insurmountable challenge here for Shiro.
Shiro.
The bomb's on the ground, his enemies all around him.
Shiro wins this 1v4, 1K giveaway.
That nobody wants to show contact. He tries to get his way out, but Wonderful's got him down from beneath. Great on JL to pull the E-brake on the approach, taking 2 players out of the full-blown commit.
No, amazing stuff, but this is a massive shutdown versus Spirit.
Oh, no, yeah. Why?
I don't think you've seen a rush get shut down from them ever so far. Back on Ancient, they picked all the right times to hit the A site. Here's one where the call is not right. Maybe they have a feeling it's coming B. They're ready.
Dude. We need to take this momentum into the next map. We need to win the first pistol. I'm telling you, that pistol is so important.
In this game, in the way he has been in the past.
It puts Spirit bad mental, us good mental.
Still at 6 kills, and this is a match where they definitely could use the extra effort. But where are we at? Round 12.
We lost both fast pistols on
in the first half of map 3. Spirit with a best case of getting it 2.
Alexi dodging flashes almost gives the open door.
And there he is.
Yep, Donk with a chance.
There he is.
Seconds already his. The op reveals itself. And it's Shiro dead, bomb being planted, Donk on the hunt, locks into the corner. If they want this site back, they'll have to come get it. And it's round 12, so no saves. Wonderful works his way out. And as he gets closer, so do his teammates. Donk still looking sharp.
What?
Donk chopping down a third, bit to be drawn into the same position. 4
Bro, it's like he has wall hacks.
And a chance to shine, and a second for Spirit.
13-2. Donk still smiling. Why?
Near impossible.
Win the pistol, we win the whole game.
We saw Navi at least make comebacks in the last 2 maps, albeit cosmetic, ending in this, an anti-eco loss that, if without that, maybe there was a real comeback in place. Spirit, they haven't shown us how they play from behind so far, and this is their chance to do so.
Here we go.
2 rounds. If they win a pistol, we're going to give them the benefit of the doubt, just like we did for Navi. But
it's completely shifted.
If you're Alexi, everything you said before the game is coming to fruition. Your team's playing well. They're peaking everything. You guys have a lead. You look strong. They just need to try to hold on to it.
Feels like that fire has been lit.
Oh.
How big it burns, the question. How quickly it could engulf Team Spirit. We'll see.
Nice shot.
JL, nice peek. Out from Palace into jungle.
Yeah, that's actually a crazy rotation from Shiro because he's open to that angle the entire time.
That really opens A. That could be JL with a kind of crowning moment here if Chopper doesn't stop everybody else, because it's Alexi up next from the same position, and Chopper, he's going to get peeked from jungle too, so...
What?
Make it work, Chopper.
Just like that.
And everyone dies.
Blink
just
and
happened?
you miss it.
Where did that come from?
It's okay. They can have the pistol.
That was 3 seconds to round end after that shot. Yeah, hats off to you. I wasn't expecting a kill like this. Oh my gosh. He said, get off my property.
I can't believe
it. He's at A. I inspire me.
Said Donk, you see that? Donk's trying to keep this sinking ship afloat.
French timeout.
We got Alexi B using all this time here. Running low on pauses. They're just going to talk it out in spawn.
Yeah, now it's weird because it's like, the thing you really want to avoid is tilt. If you let Spirit back in a little bit, that's the nice part about winning the pistol. You avoid that sort of tilt of knowing, well, now it just gets a little closer automatically. On Alexi to keep the troops focused.
And again, they have the benefit that Spirit did back on Ancient. You've got such a lead at this point. You've been laughing your way into this 10-2 half.
A plant would be immaculate.
Looking for a bomb plant wouldn't be bad. Zontix, it is clean. Triple kill, and Donk comes through with the final 2. So no plant, no frags, nothing for Navi to be proud of so far in this half.
Yep. Clean kills overall.
Next one is
ours. It's going to be about T-sides now. The CT side gets a chance to speak.
Last round was a thinking eco for us. Now we're going to use what we thought about. Watch. Full AKs.
First rifle comes in. Can't help but feel like this is important for Navi, who are down the 2 maps, they can sort of have the thought might be to end the suffering quickly. I don't believe that I can win. I haven't done it yet. It's 2-0 again in this best of 5.
It's 10-4. We're not losing this.
That's what Spirit do to Navi. Rinse and repeat.
Shiro.
Over. Shiro.
Now he hits the
Clean
shots,
with it off the top of stairs, but do they know about the player that got out? Bit's gonna creep forward, and as he gets closer, they still haven't seen him.
Oh, they're very close now.
Bit is incredibly
Yeah,
close,
man.
but he has to reveal himself to get the chopper frag towards Palace, so now you know Shiro's gonna come hunting.
We need a refrag here.
Lemao! Into the action. Bit's proximity is big, and then JL fights through. Alexi's double.
What just happened?
Creates this space, the pocket of control. It's where Navi will thrive.
Oh, what a monster round out of Navi.
9 to turn the camera off of him.
Eyes on you, opening
Wonderful shot.
with a teammate beside him. Narrowly misses a
Cameraman
timing
is
on
strong
another
up,
frag. But still, very difficult situation.
Last
How
time
a
out.
situation like that can feel so different to two different teams, because all the while Shiro thinks he's scanning everything properly, but little do you know, Bit's breathing down your neck.
Hallie's got a lot to say to this in this spot. I think, you know, Blade would have a little less because that worked out really well. Right after the pistol conversion, they go directly to winning.
Sure.
Now, because they saved 5 alive that last round, it actually gives them something here, but you see how narrowly, from this perspective, they miss the opportunity. Comes to flash to allow for the scale.
It's his own underhand too.
Wow.
Bit just chucks it over the stairs.
Oh, seriously?
Yep. Again, created that space and then had to do it on his own, and he does.
So, because they saved, they get this by.
Let's go, bro.
Nice shotgun, bro.
Which is something.
He tweeted Sui yesterday too.
And
he
it's
said,
actually Magic
haters,
now.
let them
Magic's
yap,
over on the
suck,
A
suck,
site
suck.
with this.
We're one game away for the
Tall
Sui.
order for him to deal with. If the numbers, as they are right now, come through.
I know this is the most trite advice ever, but don't lose this round, Navi. Not to another anti-eco. You've already lost 2 in this game. And it's at least 3 guns up for Spirit, but it's still your best chance to close out quickly.
One more game and we recruit the Sui.
Magic's finger trembles on the trigger, and he
Nice,
misses the first buckshot, so Bit comes through. Headshots galore. And with the 2 defenders down, there's the 3 remaining members of Spirit to try and rotate. They got smokes, they got flashes, they've got enough for this retake attempt, but they're outnumbered and currently outclassed.
Team kill.
Okay, we'll forgive Ema because he is 2 kills deep.
Dunk 1v3, Blood thinks he can win this. No shot!
As Navi take their 12.
Oh, they are chefing this up. Navi are frying right now. Another round survived after the opening kill.
One more. Yeah, camera on Dunk, let them know.
Alexi just zoned through the smoke. This has really been Navi kind of grabbing that mentality.
Show.
I'd rather lose on the wide
This could be a 5th map on chat. Next one is Nuke, bro.
Here and time again.
It's great to see G2 fans with something to be excited about. Feels like Dallas was so long ago.
God, look at this atrocious buy as well. I mean, at least they've got the underpass control. That's a little bit to work with, but it's going to be something above and beyond.
Points.
If Spirit hadn't won rounds like this already, I mean, this has been Navi's Mirage from start to finish.
9.
Magic's will catch the 1, but even last round, 5v4 doesn't mean too much. And especially while you are outgunned, if Shiro could grab an AK,
3, 2, 1, bang.
could have been a world of difference. That rifle is picked up by Magic's at the very least. And Donk has been playing lights out, but he doesn't have a rifle. He's just on the deeg. Oh, and that nade. It's a warning sign of things to come. Just when it felt like Navi had been beaten and battered, there's still the man advantage taken back by Bit. Magic swings, keeping it alive.
Masterclass.
Here comes Wonderful.
Ema.
He's missed his chance, but Ema won't. And Ema's
boom!
Just like that. We waste no time.
1-0 in my book.
And London, now we've got a game.
We're going 5 maps, I'm telling you, bro. We got it. We got it. The most comfortable maps for Spirit are out of the way.
Liquidity.
We had 2 Spirit map picks.
The Flames and Dagster.
Now there's hours left and the decider. This was Mirage. Only Dunk in the green.
London, I do think you can take it up a notch, right? This is the first Blast Premier in London, so let's set that bar. I want you loud. I want you rowdy.
Wow! Lock the fuck in.
The maps deep.
Oh, what a beautiful sight. It's Nuke tonight.
Here we go, baby. Jail, this is where you
For
beat
map
5 silvers on. You can
4.
beat 5 spirit
Anyone
players.
could be the close.
Here we go.
The curse of Alexi B in best of 5s.
Last chance on the
He's
prediction.
lifted.
F5 if you don't see
He's
it.
done it. And if he hadn't, it would have felt
I want to win the
crazy
pistol. So
because
far,
he was so
every
good
team
on
that won
dust.
the pistol,
But
first
his
one,
team came
won the
through
map.
in map 3.
Yeah, a career all about never giving up.
No bullets.
A career about fighting back.
Nice, Alexi.
Gets the entry into the site.
Kill
Dog's
dunk.
out in the corner though.
Kill dunk.
It's a little bit disjointed here. The rest of the pack comes out to clear him. Player swings from heaven. Donk can't get more than
Zontix
one.
in a clutch.
So the site
Zontix
falls.
wins this.
And
I give
Navi,
away
just like Mirage,
$5,000.
gonna kick this off with pistol.
Yes, they start with a pistol. That's obviously key. One kill in this round. It's Donk from opposite vent. Everyone else gets caught off rotating.
Jam time.
Zontix isn't even going to think about
Whoa,
this
whoa,
for real, but
whoa.
whoa, what a first kill. Start to encroach on him from a few different angles. And he can just bide his time. Navi will win this one. And there is no
So
save.
important.
No place to run here for Zontix.
Are they going to force buy?
Freya just asked the analysts prior to this one going live for a temperature check on Donk. You have any thoughts on that, Mo?
Yeah, just he's sort of in there. He had one good round on Mirage, right? He was having, 4 or 5 of those rifle rounds most of the tournaments this year. So, yeah, this is one where it's been a little
Equal on Spirit
for Team Spirit. Now, they didn't really need him to win the first 2 maps, and they're still on par to potentially win the series.
Keep in
obviously.
mind it's a CT-sided
Reverse
map.
sweeps rarely happen. In fact, we've casted the only one that ever did, and it was Spirit to actually pull it off. To do one in front of a crowd like this, that would be a new precedent. Let's see if Navi got the juice.
Yeah.
We saw them refueling in between maps.
Rejuicing.
Trying to reset as well. And a reset after those first 2 map losses. I mean, tough job for Blade to get them back in, but the way they pranced through Mirage like it was nothing. I mean, we heard that TeamSpeak listen in. Oh. Hang on now. Seeing as Ema's so low, you'd think that AK is destined for the hands of Spirit.
Amen.
He's also got a little bit of support here. In the background is
It's
Div,
just oost.
trying to keep Chopper from wide swinging out of main. No range.
Nice. Chat, do you know what I like?
Still alive here. Great cover from the teammate.
They've been protecting
Everyone on
each other.
Navi already has a kill.
All they want is one.
Nobody
And
will go
that's
0-7 right now.
Yeah, couldn't hunt him down.
And that's exactly what we need in the face of, remember, rounds like that being a loss by Navi. That's
Definitely,
why
yeah.
they lost Ancient.
Yeah.
Awesome comeback thrown forward.
Yeah,
but it was a hiccup like that.
Yeah, the worrying sign was, everyone on map 2, obviously. Everyone on
Here we
dust
go.
2. That was the worrying sign for Navi.
Our bonus round.
But they've quickly sort of
If we win
reclaimed
this,
the
we're
right
fucking
to say that we are
well
here to
off.
fight. And I think we got some very key insight into their communication when it came to that. Saying we don't want to go out looking like suckers. We're going to swing. And even if we overpeak, at least we went for it.
Imagine 5 maps on this.
So this is Donk's key position, holding outside. And when he's on his, when he's at his best, he is the best player right now at this. Going for the smoke spams, but this time he doesn't even put a bullet through.
No pressure whatsoever.
It's okay.
And if they think maybe that's max 1 or 2 to cross, they are in for a surprise.
Yeah, the rotation is a little slow. They're going to hear all these players downstairs, but no timing is called because no noise is made, no pressure was put on. Zontix is up to the plate.
God, this is going to be so desperate. Such a tough job, but he dives it. He doesn't even cross. He
wasn't ready for that.
Zontix straight up wants the fight, and another
what? Bomb.
Oh, have at it then.
Bomb then even at his feet. Team Spirit!
What?
I mean, come on! It looked like this B-site was under wraps, and if it's not for Zontix, maybe they flood in, but instead, total 180. Zontix throws himself into the fire.
I mean, seeing him do something like that, it's a play that makes him uncomfortable. He's a player who does everything perfectly, and right there he realized, I have no space, I have to create some.
No
I'm
bomb,
going
it's
to
jam
get
time.
into a position that could cost me if I jump through this window and they peek. But I need to make that move now. That's really great energy from Zontix. Again, it's been a fantastic
3K.
series from him overall.
I mean, I knew he was crazy.
One of the new kids, young kids here, overshadowed by Donk.
All the time.
But still, you know, he could be the star of a smaller team. At times, you see the ability from him. So Donk will get the final kill, but this one's about Zontix. And this is actually weird from Donk. I've never seen them put so little pressure on an outside cross with those fresh smokes.
What is
this?
Going
back big rush, spotting at top of mini, so they had to be worried about a timing.
My mods are quick with it, though.
A little bit unsupported when it came to putting pressure on. Didn't want to get caught off guard.
Good job, Remix.
But then what happened is a full-on walk like that, it totally ruined things. Zontix's rotation could have easily been countered. So nearly in the right place at the right time, but it ends up being a round where Navi get a single kill.
If you don't see the emoji, download 7TV for Chrome.
And so, for the first time in this series, we're going to have a clean break right after the pistol and conversion in the first half. It's not going to be a 4 or 5 round start.
Right. It's always felt like each team had a chance to just stamp their name
Shiro,
on early
0
games.
kills. Magix, 0 kills.
Heroic moment from Zontix.
Let's get some James Bonds in this
These
bitch.
are the spams that, Donk has been very in tune with. I don't know, he missed that one.
Wonderful.
Possibility the cross has to get called. Shiro's moving over. Shiro, oh my, almost caught out. Donk allows the second player to cross, but this time confirmed spot. Alexi's gonna try to work him out, and Donk happy to deliver. At least they get the spots, right? The Molotov works. JL comes out from Squeaky, and that's putting pressure on an A site that's also compromised with outside. So into the 3v3 we go.
Did Shiro see someone jumping across? It would have been the bomb with that information. 3-on-3. I think they know what JL is going to do in this spot.
coming with bomb.
Crawl comes now onto A.
This Zontix guy.
0 kills.
Spirit will wait for their chance.
Close
they play it too passive. They let Navi get into spots
Bit
that are
versus
too good,
Zontix.
and this could cost them.
Bit needs this kill.
Everybody's stoic, holding
Bit,
their angle.
Bit.
They crept into a site. They find it. At least for the flank. Sure, Shiro, eyes set outside just earlier, but they crept down underneath his nose to plant that bomb in. Is the save called? Not yet.
Jelka.
They keep getting closer. Chopper's shoulder spotted. He could serve as the jackknife, and it's not Shiro to overcommit.
Chopper
so
has a
Alexi,
kit.
eyes up to the heavens. Hands busy. Bomb beyond the halfway
They're considering
point. Kits
this.
on Chopper. Huge reroute from Chopper into heaven. It's a double up in heaven. They eat the flash.
Oh, man, we're still worried about main. Oh my god.
Stops their attempt.
Wow.
If they win for this, I swear they would have had a chance.
Through heaven, they had one chance where if one big mistake got made, then they could have got something out of it. Navi win that. 3v3 crawling in. JL with the key kill in Squeaky.
We have money.
It was looking like Donk was in control of outside on the cross. Wonderful dies. Donk hits the next frag. Navi have successfully created a couple of weird timings here on Nuke, and that's what it's all about. Throwing as many ingredients into the stew, getting all over the place, forcing the CTs back into cover, having to fight out.
For a second there, I thought everything was going to get held on to. Donk doing his thing inside of main, but props to JL for sleeping out Squeaky. Had a very crucial duel to find on the player along the wall who, by the looks of it, was going for the vent, right? Looked like they wanted that hard, dedicated A anchor. Not just be stuck backside.
Sheesh came up. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Heavy. Close.
I want to see Spirit starting off.
Hope you're cheering for Navi, though, Kurt.
I think that's the #1 thing.
Thank you, man.
If Donk doesn't get used to his full potential, that's when they're going to have the most regrets. So here he is a bit more supported to do so, but once again, a timing. A cross with 100 HP on everybody.
I mean, there's so little
those
pressure
real?
coming out of Spirit.
That's not fucking shit.
Now, this is
says
weird.
Navi all the
Now,
way.
in this situation, this could end up being a double fake. It could be a spot where they draw rotation down. I mean, look how blind Spirit are at the moment. This is so uncomfortable.
That's a fucking
hit
chat,
could
bro.
still come to them.
I appreciate that heavy, bro.
Shiro hold it. This shot first, keeps his head down. They're coming at him as his teammates rotate in to no avail. Donk inside.
Okay. 2 for 2.
Commitment is key.
He's sitting on the bomb. Shiro's sitting on the bomb.
Look at this lurk up from lower. Emat, all right.
A little bit slow.
Able to best him.
Alexi.
Awkward spot.
Why is he inspected?
Quick scope into Alexi. Wonderful not working with the cannon.
Wonderful
and not working with much
1v3.
time. And no teammates to support him.
Masterclass
So it's
needed.
gonna have to be
That's
massive.
one.
He turns over to Shiro.
Shiro hits when it matters.
Line is drawn. It's a second one from Spirit.
Yeah, and that's a heroic moment for
Milk
Donk,
Ravis
right?
Nix
Shiro misses
with
a
the
shot.
5
In
gifted
the belly
soup.
of the beast.
Has to
these
run into
gifteds
the
right now,
molly,
bruh.
and he gets his 2 kills.
I
while he's
hate
burning
Kurb
down.
with the 25. Why?
This is not a great
Yo, yo, yo,
situation
yo, yo.
though for Spirit, if you ask me. So much to unpack about this round in the way of
Guys,
information.
jump some hard,
the
especially
amount of
if you got a
secret
gift,
timings
bro.
that have taken place. They immediately need to exercise some prophylaxis, get into and Navi sneak into all
What
of
the
these
hell?
different places.
Yo! X-Sticks!
You know,
Technical
Navi
timer. Guys, what's going on right now,
is
bro?
calm, like-
And that's just still annoying to Twitch, bro. Thank you, man. That's not a real gunshot.
Listen, London, we got a second here.
Thank you, X-Sticks.
How about we get those flashlights out?
And Kurb.
Make one of those picturesque moments, you know?
And CNBC.
Something to take
Oh,
home.
that was quick.
And you remember that it's you who sets the tempo tonight, all right? It's you that sets the tone. You got a choice. You can cheer for Navi. You can cheer for Counter-Strike. Because this traveling circus roams the world. And tonight, the ball's in your court. World's watching, London. Remember that.
What a beautiful sight. Everybody getting in on the fun this week has been amazing to watch, be a part of.
Just the amount of teams, right? We had all the top 8 barring one.
Yes.
You know, Mao's hiding.
Stacked group. Vitality and FaZe going down on the way here. It's been an exciting playoff so far. Lots of great moments.
Does
And
everyone
now we
have a
break out
phone?
that best of 3. We finally get to experience
Bro,
the
that's
best
crazy.
of 5.
I swear we have one
Culmination
flashlight per
of the
person.
energy
Or do
that
they
you
have
guys been putting
flashlights?
in all week long in the most justifiable way possible. Not in the 0-3. Maybe not even in the 3-1.
It's probably half-half.
That's what I like to hear. London, this going 5 maps.
Yes, fucking sir. Yes, fucking
Oh, we got
sir.
it.
Hoist and
Navi in
Mick
the lead.
Ravis.
We have them up on a T
Kuss,
side.
kuss, kuss. Thank you. It's a long technical timeout. Problem was Alexi, I think, or?
Alexi's keyboard issues resolved.
Give him a new one.
Full focus. It's a career that's sprinkled with hardship. Doubters. Haters. 2024 could be his year.
It could be his year.
Waited a long time to lift that trophy. Did it out of nowhere.
Since he first got famous, 2019.
Everyone on Navi has sick haircuts.
Almost couldn't believe it
2018.
I just realized.
himself in Copenhagen.
Yeah.
I remember seeing him after the major. He says, Bro,
They got a
we're
good
failing
barber at Navi.
upwards." Out of nowhere, they hoist it.
Yeah, they made some magic happen. Oh, I mean, a best of 5, potentially a best of 5 win over Spirit. Not just that, winning the maps in the grand final. Also that, but also the potential for
What do
a
you mean
reverse
not
sweep.
bit,
These
eh?
are the things that they are
Clean fade.
potentially going to do
Can't go
tonight.
wrong with that.
If they can dig deep enough,
Here we
they'd
go.
have to go deeper than most players will ever have to do in their entire lives.
Big if. But it's a big stage, and it's been a hell of a season of Counter-Strike. This is it, the end of the road, the final game. Before we send off into summer.
Shiro. Only
Very
on the
little here
scout.
for Navi to work with.
Wait, that's
Unfortunately,
Navi
that
P.
last round was
That
all the
last round.
cash.
You know what? And as long as Spirit can keep up with that chaos and understand there's lurks everywhere, like we saw Chopper get the kill on the lurk
only.
from under.
Sure.
And that was a moment where you think the lurk gets the... Oh, wait a moment.
Did I say only?
More?
Oh, okay.
Speaking of Chopper, good for it. And a nice forward ace setup here, right?
But
keeping an eye on mid.
yeah. But as long as they understand that that is the kind of game that, you know, that Navi want to cultivate, and they're ready for all kinds of lurks and all kinds of timings they did in Calm, then they can see some success. And that Chopper kill on Alexi as he was coming up the ramp, that was hard to read.
Kishan?
Listen, if you
Whichever
can
one
keep
it is,
Doc
doesn't matter.
muted If Wonderful's going to topple him with just the Deeg, and it's going to be up to the rest of the Spirit to try and pull him out of the depth. Ooh, that is nasty.
Yeah, that won't happen all the time, but yeah, Wonderful. Not surprised to see that at least once.
All the while, cash growing on the side of Spirit. Shiro at the moment not working with any teammates, right? You know, Donk will come swinging over when needed, but it's that wall of smoke.
Okay, let's lock in.
With again a question mark on the other end. How many times have Navi gotten over with a pack?
Are we doing back-to-back eco?
Not this time. Little sleight of hand and a missed shot out of Shiro leaves the door open. Donk, it's just pistols, unarmored, but we'll see what he can chew through. They come at him as a pack.
LOL!
Well,
that's the first time we don't see Donk spraying them all down.
Only those. Chopper reroutes to worry about that up in case the timing is here, and Zontix will be
usually he gets all
this
that
time.
Yeah, Eman tries to get a little frisky up to heaven. The T's get their kill and then split, trying to cause problems on a couple different fronts.
The plant would be sick.
Still time to recollect, and the tools to grab to boot.
Yeah, actually, yeah, Chopper playing way back. I mean, he could have got that up and...
You know, why can't Wonderful get another one of those?
He can sneak that, dude.
All picked up.
If he turns this into a frag, they got problems.
Wow,
He gets
Alexia RVP.
It's now a 2-on-2. Chopper, you let them grab it.
No way.
Magic's ready to swing. Oh, he's
A second left.
Yep, 20 seconds
That's
now for
lucky.
Alexi. He could desperately try to plant this. He's gonna go for the cover.
2 bullets in that RVP.
He's getting
One
chased.
for each player.
He knows where they're at. Oh,
Fuck
and he's
me,
gonna get cut down by Zontix.
That's scary.
Yeah, he knows. He had more of a chance than he should have, reaching out for that op to try and make a world of difference.
Chopper was too scared to juggle that away or take a peek into the ramp.
Genius.
Yeah.
Nice pistol push though, swarms Donk.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, bait and switch with the pistol. But Zontix and Magic's both there, right? If that smoke's a little deeper, if the plant's not so obvious.
Jesus. Calm down, Kurt.
Maybe just maybe, but they waited for this. 2 rounds in a row, Navi trickle in with barely anything to play. The guns they hope to turn the tide.
I want 5 T-rounds. Minimum.
Before Spirit can wash them away.
Again, this T-side dark and full of secrets, very lurky, very outside-centric. And Donk, again, uncharacteristically, very little pressure on the cross. Does that matter though for Wonderful? Ooh, I wonder if he was going to take a shot as well. Shiro loses an opportunity, but at least gets confirmation on one person, and there is
the lucky one he hits, of course.
Wonderful exposed. Was trying to gear up for the fight, was attempting to get a piece of Shiro. Well, he got it. And Donk's yet to have his chance to shine. Oh, tag through it.
Wow.
That op changing hands. Alexi gonna give him a warning, but that also pulls him out into Shiro, who is now starting to have a moment. This shot, it's not all 3. Donk is there. The helping hand, and this T-side
flawless, even though they miss op shots.
A heavy stack deep out CT side. They're not taking the fight to red. They're letting them get confident in a cross they've gotten away with at times. This time, disrupted.
I can't even believe we're seeing Donk like sitting there behind Unbreakable, not actually swinging every single thing. But Shiro, of course, is the perfect support in that situation.
He almost feels muzzled.
He's the queen in the back line, you know, on the strong angle, using his nades to disrespect the smokes, but they're really not putting pressure on the cross. The timings were still there previously. This time, however, all the kills happen outside before the cross takes place. And they do blow open the smoke. They do at least blow up the smoke once. But we're not seeing chained incendiaries, plus smoke spams, plus HEs.
That AK, it's nice, no?
But even still,
those stickers are expensive to look. Half of war holos. They're OG. Less than 100 unapplied in supply.
The tip of the spear. Just rather pulling back the curtain
like 1,000
as
each
Navi tried
or
to
some
cross.
shit.
It's Wonderful went hunting. He wanted Shiro, he got him. Just like that.
Yeah.
3 peaks.
And this is why we love Nuke when it comes to, you know, and we'll get a second half for Wonderful
That's
to try
the mental
his CT
coach,
side, but Shiro,
who's
this is
always shouting unmentally.
He's had to, you know, pick up to play with Team Spirit, and it's always been a true test of.
I've never seen someone do it like. That's weird, bro. Why was that kind of sexual? Why did he like so?
Getting frisky.
I don't know.
Little gap.
I made me feel uncomfortable.
He sees the opening. Oh!
You gotta swing wider, bro.
How much more can he grab? He knows he's already doing something naughty.
Pistols and AK.
a position to catch them off guard.
I think Alexi's calling around himself right now, saying, okay, get ready.
Go back.
Get ready. We're going to have to pay attention to Magic's in a second.
Group up.
Show.
All the other pieces in position. Now this is an A-hit prime. And if Magix keeps spamming, he could very well get caught with a less full magazine. Flash goes deep. Donk still doesn't get his fight. Alexi is a hook in the side of this.
Magix picks a good spot.
He's locked in now. 17 bullets to the mag.
50 seconds.
There's no follow through, and Shiro's out
Is
in the open.
it going to be the Magix meat grinder?
At a moment's notice, this could hit, but there's no flashes. What there is the hero AK of JL.
Waits for the smoke to fade to throw the money.
Maybe trying to prime himself for
JL,
this one.
may get caught in that. JL backs off.
And the damage starts to come out. That deep nade towards Squeaky. Now they're starting to scramble. Now they're putting the AWP in the open. They want the rifle on the backside, but if this door is compromised,
1 for 1.
if Alexi
Not
swings
even.
out, he could very well topple.
Nice shot.
Magix tries to go
Nice.
Squeaky won't have
Nice.
it. It's just pistols.
2v2.
From above.
20 seconds.
They've gotten in.
We can still go B, now we can't. Bet, stick set, JL defense.
Do it on his own. Does Donk pick it up on his own?
Donk and Chopper.
He's been so timid. And as he continues to
7 bullets in that AK, JL.
From Navi, they will forfeit the bomb site.
And they're doing it with no utility, but the CTs don't
Hits on
have
both
any
players,
either.
no
Just
utility.
this one flashbang.
They don't know. T's don't know the numbers. So they group back up, and that JL AK sat in the back line. Counter-terrorists start to work out, looking to flood into the site. They do slide down, but the bomb's on the front side. Bit's got it for him, and
Take your time, guys.
He swings out with the pistol.
They get
Fuck, man.
Neither one on the commit. And so Spirit's
But
A-site
couldn't we have
tested.
played
Alexi's
time?
grand plan almost comes
Wait
to
for
fruition.
defuse, wait 4 seconds.
Nearly
Time was so
the way
low.
to win that. Of course, it's a close call. They game planned in the right direction. They could have kept one inside of hut, but obviously if someone fanned out the right side of heaven, they might not have been able to get a chance to get out. So going towards Squeaky with that time seemed like a great idea, but of course they don't have the good guns here. It does have to be a failure, mechanical failure from Chopper Docker.
But it was just pistols, keep that in mind.
From Donk and Chopper, but they don't fail.
Be happy!
Opportunity.
It's okay, we almost made an impossible round possible. We got
LXCB
the
in
plan.
this Goldilocks zone.
Imagine we
right
just
in
got
front
the
of
plan,
me,
we would have still been
a
happy.
complete blind spot to everybody who's cleared everything out with no one playing inside of Mini itself.
Here we go.
Nearly made something from nothing.
I mean, you see Shiro get surprised by Alexi swinging in.
Yeah,
Even Chopper and Donk, when they went for that bomb, right? That sudden wide swing out of Navi in the post plant, that almost catches them.
There was moments of transposition where Magix and Shiro would have been caught looking in the wrong way.
I want 5.
Moving over. It looked like a more stable setup with Magix
Come on, we need
over
to
at
win
opposite
this.
event, but it still worked out because he covered Mini perfectly.
Yes, sir.
Magix has been showing off great anchoring. He was great on Dust 2. His protocols were super solid.
All of a sudden, though, we see the fire next to Spirit's name.
Remix, just because you made the 7 TV modus, you don't have to use it all the time.
Majority of Navi's
You're not getting paid per use.
conversion. And we're starting to get flashbacks to the first 2 maps of this best of 5.
Yeah, but it's a weird one because like Navi actually come out with a pistol.
Oh,
so
of course.
You know.
No, it's 6 rounds straight, but there's openings. There's no denying that. And there was also that double save sprinkled in, so it's not like Spirit had been truly tested. That last round, on a knife's edge.
Yeah. That's what it is, though, with Navi T rounds. They're going to create chaos. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Spirit are looking like they're well prepared for all the lurks.
Here's another one. Whoa, Chopper, that's
Get
a
a bit too
lot
hot.
of damage.
Nice
Gets
save!
overwhelmed by JL, who doesn't get a second.
Hey!
It's a
That was so slow.
Donk slides out from main.
Yeah, right.
And he gets
1v2
himself
for
a
him,
double, so solid stuff from the defenders.
It's a 1v3
Chopper
clutch.
slows them down. He throws himself to the middle of the pack. The fact Magix gets 2 is insane.
Ima, what are you made of?
One guy slept.
What are you made of?
One
You
guy
have
threw
the
a whole
bomb, you
magazine
have
into
time,
nothing.
and they're going to respect you.
Shiro shivering his timbers. And it's Zontix in the clutch. We all know that he...
Zontix starts to move. Looking to shuffle over their separate fights. Emat.
Fuck!
Doesn't get the headshot.
Oh, you see what that means to Chopper? This is for dominance in this half. This was for Navi just to inch their way back in.
Man, you could tell what it's meant to Chopper all week long.
Yes, for
Never
sure.
seen him
Dude,
get
the
so
road
loud.
man anti-chat!
Straight
It's
transfer.
matchmade for
Oh.
Spirit!
And that's what it is, being an anchor. The flashes are going to come out, the smokes are going to come out, and then 5 guys are going to be joining you on 2 choke points, trying to displace
Look
your
the
aim
fuck
while
in,
you're
bro.
blind, and you have to deliver.
Oh, this grand final is done.
Magix leans back and does.
This year has been a year where a lot of anchors have struggled.
We need these last
shows
2
us
rounds.
Exactly how difficult it can be.
Do something.
But what it means to deliver.
We have AKs and the Galil. Limited utility.
Now Donk's starting to feel a little more feisty, huh? A little wiggle room perhaps for Spirit. Riding the high of the 7-3 lead. Couple more rounds.
Come on, bro.
Offense begins.
Chad, you don't realize the severity we're in.
Through smoke. This wasn't a feature of the
Spirit is 6 rounds away from closing this. And then we have post-game interviews, Sergey. Everyone's sad. 6 rounds away.
With another chance to
Lock
shine.
in, bro.
We saw Donk play
Missed
from
shot,
inside
nice.
fire. Shiro drops the ball and offers over ramp, so it seems.
I kept saying act like it's 0-0. It's not 0-0. It's 2-1 for
others
Spirit.
towards control. Right now he is gunning for a fight. Looking to just shave one player off of the approach, but Navi gonna take their time.
Yeah, this situation is tense. As they say in chat, maintain tension.
It's there.
The crowd, they don't understand the severity.
Who fights first? Chopper, great distraction.
Nice, Alexi.
But Zontix, he just doesn't get it. Alexi will overtake it, and they can just start to flood down into B. JL gonna buy time, listening for the rumblings of a rotate. Magic's already down from vent. We saw him critically stop bomb. He swings, he gets the kill.
He gets it though.
2 back in return for
That
Navi.
3M was crazy.
And now it is only Donk.
Donk.
Nade in front of him on the approach.
You are him, but not in this situation. Let's go!
Wonderful smashes them as it is a slow crawl from Navi into a sudden B hit.
Yeah, and the pack was really strong. I mean, yes, Zontix had the opportunity.
Give me 5. Give me 5.
Way, but he literally had to instant headshot one and probably would have got traded anyway. This time he couldn't get anything, and they had a trapwire play here, right? They were spotting from ramp. What actually happened here is Shiro missed another easier shot, okay? Positionally, we know what Shiro. He's setting himself up for good shots.
Rally guy,
and
he
he
wants
had
the last.
some great plays outside. But his overall consistency on some of these shots, it's not quite there. Maybe to where they need him to be. It's hard to say. We'll see how this game pans out.
He's left things on the table.
And that is one of those rounds.
I think Navi have a wonderful approach as well, right? You see Alexi jostling between 2 teammates as they slow crawl down ramp, watching both those fights.
Yeah.
They were ready for both those angles.
They were. And the night.
Jailbot is Zeus. Why? Lock in.
We're seeing Donk open up in terms of personality outside with the way that he's been peaking, putting pressure.
Locks into the spawn box. E-Man's gonna be given a chance. He creeps out, he sees
what?
It. Disengage. Whoa, he tries to get back on damage.
Pass
He
in the
catches
chest.
it.
Pass him in those.
He gets flushed out.
What?
And he's done.
Yeah, Molly's big, but couldn't trust it that much.
This slip out from JL. Check it out, he's behind the vent. Yeah!
Yes, yes, yes! Oh my god.
It's the skewer.
That's what you need.
Wonderful in the corner with 1 HP. Zontix has a nade. I hope he won't get Kobe.
HP. And also Zontix ready to swing. I mean, throw a firecracker in this bomb site.
Wonderful's eyes
Can
on
you say
heaven.
that though?
Spirit could still take 8.
30
Are they
seconds.
planning backside? Will they fake?
They've slowed it again. Zontix.
Oh, timing!
He comes out, he slips.
There's the timing!
JL!
Way through, Zontix.
Oh!
JL keeps
Oh!
That is what you
My
need.
days.
No myth. All legend.
We almost got fucked by the timing, bro. It's possible now.
Grand Finals, the last
Here we go.
match of the spring season. Okay, no more lopsided starts, no more 6-round streaks.
Yeah.
We get a back and forth affair between Navi and Team Spirit, and a couple rounds from Alexi
Believe.
sprinkled in towards the tail end. There were great mid-round moments for some, shortcomings for others.
Believe.
It's very true. And but that's been Navi's T side even before Alexi, actually. This is Blade's system as well. I mean,
We
this
need
is
the
Navi in
pistol
2021.
chat.
They were
This
ace on the
could
CT
be a
sides,
match
and then
deciding
on the T
pistol.
sides, they get between 5 and 7 rounds. It'd be messy as hell. So 5 might be a comfortable spot for them, but Spirit obviously very comfortable on Nuke.
Oh man, the tempo
4
here.
HP, still alive.
Holy
If he gets
hell,
a kill before he
Spirit,
goes
they
down,
want
would be
that ramp
wichtig.
in an instant.
Chopper, can't
They've
find
done a
the
good
jump.
job of
Lamar.
getting the push and forcing Bit down.
What's this? They have
Little
aggression
bits
both
of help
sides.
for Bit to hold with. You think
CMBS.
this is impossible.
You need to calm down,
think.
Kerr.
They're putting so much pressure on him.
Nuts.
Splits coming out from vent as well, so the back players.
Donk got another.
Nicely
What?
done. Donk comes out with 2. He got the gush, he cleaned him up, he kills the first rotate, and there's nothing else really here for Navi.
Fine.
A very critical second pistol round win for Spirit.
Himmel.
If They stave off the retake. In with a
Donk
third.
3K.
Are we living in
Donk
Donk's
is feeling
era?
himself.
That's
He's
the
gonna say,
question.
wow. After
He
this.
just trickles in with a single kill. JL trying his damnedest, but there's nothing he can do. They're coming for him. This is Spirit calling for the blood of Navi to try and pave their way to yet another map win. Merely 5 rounds away.
And there's that X factor. That's Donk. That, I mean, they just didn't need him in the first couple of maps. He took the third map off a little bit. Here is the one that probably matters.
Did that take the wind off our sails?
If he gets it together on Nuke.
On
He
our
already had a
journey to
good
victory.
CT side. Not great, but he started to open up so much towards the end of it. You wonder if the floodgates are open. We've seen Donk
So
play
easy.
into
Yeah,
the
GG.
night in the best of 5.
Scheiße.
You know,
Equal.
that was versus Virtus Pro in the reverse sweep, but he didn't lose stamina, he didn't lose energy, he got better as each game went on, and the last one ended in overtime.
Damn right.
And he was still as sharp as ever, he even got better, so that's always this threat looming. Navi have done a good job of sort of muting him a little bit, and his confidence looked not quite there in the same way it did in Katowice here in the first half, but is he back?
Sub check. Flat thought he got a gift.
Players for Chopper to just chew through. Ooh. Caught on the jump up, but Zontix makes quick work of another. And so, as you'd expect, USPs cut down to size.
Oh, nine. We need
There
the
are a
next
few
one.
riflers. You know, you
Take
have
a
Rain's
time out if you
performance
have.
at Antwerp outside. That was maybe the best Nuke performance ever from an outside rifler, both halves. And then there's Nico for all the years of his career where he's the one guy out there who can just win by himself. And then what we saw from Kato at Donk on Nuke was the only thing I've ever seen that rivals that, and that is the ability to have so in tune with the timings. He knew where all the spam should go. He was able to get
This
1,
guy
2,
adjusted
3
his
kills
time, bro.
sometimes without seeing
You said
anybody.
3-0.
And then transfer that
In
energy over
there,
to the T side. That is the threat. The tiny
lock in,
final
lock in, lock in.
boss that sits
No
outside
regrets. Be happy.
on the attack.
It's
that
a
they
CT-sided
need
map. If we win
to
this
make
map,
sure
it is 2
can't
bad
play.
maps
When we
for
saw
Spirit.
Navi play their team,
They are the ones under
they were
pressure,
coming out with
not
everybody
us.
to support Wonderful. 3-4 players. Spirit have a different advantage.
We have the
Let's
better
see how
buy.
it pans out.
It's got to be now.
Bonus buy. On Spirit.
Rifle rounds will be far and few between. Losing that pistol could spell disaster here for Navi. Mirage was lightning in a bottle.
Oh, JL running.
Got the weapons for
Jail,
it.
I
but
swear
it's
you got
fast
this.
timing. He's not
Unlucky
ready.
time.
He's
Naive. That's
They
a table
just
puncher.
bombard him.
That's a table puncher.
As Wonderful tries to take to heaven.
JL,
He also
calm
keeps
down.
his head down, desperate in the vent. Oh, back turn to it.
Scheiße,
Couldn't have gone
scheiße.
better here for Spirit. They
Discombobulated.
just burst onto the scene.
Spirit plays
They
the
need to kill through
aggression
this
so
smoke.
well here.
Otherwise, are they even going to try to do this?
No pressure, no shots back. Navi, the forbidden fruit, look to walk away. Spirit, it is a quick 180 into the A site and double digits on their road to another one.
Yeah, that's a punch with follow through, with conviction, with the trades. And they had
Let me see
JL
Prages
running over
Deluxe.
towards Squeaky to throw nades for himself, and then ended up eating the flashes, of course.
Good luck, Gong.
Spirit touch 10.
The save is so critical. We talked about how few these guns may be, but good on Vic to keep the rifle. JL just missed the timing.
Yes.
Missed that flash fully.
And JL was a fantastic Squeaky player in that first half. The
We
skewer
looked
on the
so
last
happy
round
after
was
Mirage.
just the cherry on top, but he did so much.
I said it's okay, JL.
But can he anchor like Magix did? Can he put up those same
It's,
rounds? Spirit looking to tell the story here. Hallie calling attack. Actually, Navi calling attack. Him getting involved. I was sort of surprised to see it would be Spirit. So this is good from Blade.
Let us listen to Blade.
And it looks like
Blast.
this is more of a conversation.
Marking some orders.
Dude, Hallie is so insane. I swear on God, bro.
We're pretty deep, but
The CT side can get rolling at any moment.
that gap widens.
Two absolutely immaculate coaches, bro.
But it's almost scary the way that Spirit are just able to have close games, plus win, by big margins, but never really look like they're suffering too much before attack pause is called and they rearrange and get good again. So Navi have to channel
Boys,
what they brought last
this
match.
may be our last chance.
They're lucky they got away with as
What
much of the
was
save
that?
as they did, because this buy still looks healthy.
Thank you. Is he going crazy because doesn't matter if he gets kicked out now, it's then?
It's actually this CT, I think.
I see right through, bro.
Lexi B looking for an outer. You know, we are so early on in this T side too. It's
No,
not like
never.
Navi have much data to go off of. Maybe Blade is able to bring something in, right? Preparation key. We talk about the stability, the mental health of Navi.
JL, your top frag.
Yeah,
You're
but
doing
after
amazing.
this D, you're going to need preparation H.
You can
okay?
1v5
Donk
if you want
is
to.
already
Lock in, go
outside.
beast
They
mode.
have to stop him.
I do like the secret setup. We didn't see a lot of that when it came to Spirit's defense, so Bit is primed. And he's looking to tether off Alexi with a second player spamming out. He goes for the peek, but he's been spotted
Don't
and he
be
gives
greedy.
it up.
We fucked up. We won't
Does not
fuck
want
up the
to be
next
the
time.
folly of Navi. Magic slides out. Oh, just right there was Alexi. God. But he's able to get behind Little Box.
They're
Donk
sharing
goes
a
through.
wall.
Donk's not afraid.
Oh,
He
Donk
should be.
missing.
Alexi sees all.
He's still
100
floating.
HP on Alexi.
And if he pushes out,
Bad.
they try to take more by force, but it is this unbeknownst garage control to Navi.
He doesn't really believe it. He actually makes noise outside.
Oh my god.
He still
35
doesn't know
seconds.
these
Spirit
teams,
running
they
out of
could
options.
find him pinned against the wall. Sure enough, they're going to spray
That's
him down.
right.
But luckily for Navi, things have gone well elsewhere.
Okay.
It's got the double. And with that, Chopper left stranded. So Navi, keeping those guns last round feels key.
Yes.
Healthy buy, strong fights, individual fronts. Everybody starts to let loose here for
okay.
Navi.
And that's
from Bit to Alexi to Wonderful on ramp. There are fights all across
He
this
teased the
map.
whistle. I wanted to
Alexi
whistle.
B and the A
I wanted
is
to hear
for
the whistle
answers.
so badly, bro.
He got the kill versus Donk, who was coming for him. That's
crowd
what
is
tips
moving.
the scales in the fog of war outside, where it gets cramped inside. If now hell is threatened, if ramp is pushed, that changes it entirely.
Oh. 6-10. Spirit still has the money.
Back to the
Here we go.
action. A little more pressure on Ema out of the gate this time.
Wonderful AK, no
After the
RVP.
smoke, man. He's
Could
gonna
be
keep eyes
better
on that
even.
for certain. Fire spreads a
Seems
little
good on
bit.
rifle right now.
Alexi's going to ignore it. We've got a player up in smoke. Things are getting weird.
He's so lucky! I swear on God, but this is not fair.
And then
He's so lucky!
Just like that, Donk and Zontix. Inside of the smokes, inside of the shadows, where Zontix thrives.
Where's Karma?
And Spirit arrive inside of an A site, then suddenly they fall just as silent. So JL from the top rope,
masterclass.
with the smoke in front of him.
Oh, he'll let him know.
I swear you got
it's
this.
a big rotation
JL.
around.
I mean, he's got to
Please,
make a
bro,
massive
please.
play. There is no other chance for him. It is now or never.
You're a
Die
beast.
on your swords, said Alexi.
They fear you.
JL does connect with one, but he doesn't get away.
So lucky,
Shiro
they
gives
can only
chase.
kill through smokes
Fits
or
his
what?
position
They can
from
only kill
Gnome.
through smokes or what?
It's pieces of Navi all across the A site through the smoke. Zontix comes through.
Wow, that was a little bit of a twist impression, wasn't it? Coming in through Mini with those two frags up front. Donk with a one to complement it. That one's again about Zontix. And this is where it is dire straits for Navi.
Fuck, man. Fuck,
This routing
man.
through the door. Oh, he just slips by Ema.
And now the negative thoughts are already coming.
JL
Oh, but we
great
should be
way
happy
through
we're
the
at grand
smoke to
final.
Try and make magic happen,
But
but
9!
he
This is
can't
meant to
escape.
be, bro. Lock the fuck in, bro.
Man,
She doesn't get it, though.
It's not over, man.
See a non-believer. We lift the curse
Did he
on
leave?
Mirage. Alexi trying his absolute damnedest to lead them on, as he did individually with frags at the start of this series. But the runway's starting to come to an end, it seems. It's aggression.
I like the aggression.
They try to take the fights again, and while Bit may be dead, there is still footing here for Navi.
Beat the traffic, worth.
That was a key
Bro,
moment to really
it's
just
not
collapse
over.
inside and take advantage of this spot.
He can stay here as long as he wants, because Outer is not compromised. There is no other call to action for Wonderful. And they try it again to get in deep, but Ema pinched into Hut. Does he set up his second?
These are sharp shooters. They're going to be aware of the potential
This
push for
Zontix guy's
Wonderful,
so
but
lucky.
can he still get some action? One
There's
trade
just this
back.
flank.
Nice,
There
wonderful.
it is.
2v2.
That's the bomb!
Wonderful. Wonderful delivers when it
comes off,
matters.
And we go 2v2.
Time is here. Smoke
so
goes
does
down,
Alexi.
they exchange nades. They're
No
not,
regrets,
they don't want
guys.
to be shy. Magix will scoop it up.
Spirit can't bank on Shiro.
Oh, it's free.
The backside. Magic's on the bomb. And Wonderful has to somehow creep through. Somehow crawl in. Wait. Oh,
Fuck!
as they come swinging for him. And just like that, it's 12.
Tournament point. Every
Leak his
round
notes. Zoom in
here
on the
for Spirit.
notes. We need a small win at
An
least.
abject failure at this point. And the story for Spirit has been one of nerves. It has been an unbelievable, miraculous Katowice just a few months ago, followed by a few important elimination games where they didn't bring their A game, they didn't have fast starts.
Glasgow. Who's fan of the NBA? NBA player for the Denver Cowboys.
This is
Hearts in the chat for Glasgow.
Chance and last
Hope
chance
your family and your
this
kids are
season
doing well,
to
brother.
win the event. And they are once again on tournament point. They've
Final
proved a lot
timeout.
up until this moment.
And you already know that
nerves
Hallie is
aren't
cooking too.
But until they win this game, they haven't proved anything.
This Sontics guy is so lucky, or he's cheating, I don't even know.
Into the depths of lobby went Navi, looking for a fight to fall with honor.
Match point.
In the fourth match of a best of 5. The impossible reverse sweep
Last
seems so
chance.
far gone. Chopper from shouts to calmness, and Sontics
I can't believe it. This guy's so incredibly lucky.
over and over on the edge of this smoke.
Why am I just mad when he's good?
Plays with his food.
I don't know.
Meanwhile, Chopper's found another.
Fuck, man.
Sure enough,
Guys, Spirit deserves it.
an unprecedented
Navi
Katowice
took a map. Alexibi broke his curse of losing
for the rest of the
16
season.
maps in
All
a row
you
in
have
best
to
of
do
5s.
is get bit dead,
They took a
and
map.
it has been
They went to the
quiet
grand final.
from the tip of the spear. He'll
And they
fall
lost
down into A. The depth
to Spirit.
needs Spirit.
Nothing to be ashamed of. This Spirit was in top form.
Fences. But Navi
Everyone
fall in the
delivering.
best of 5.
They beat their team.
GG.
They celebrate after this amazing win in another.
I don't think anyone
final.
can beat this Spirit in a BO5. And we took him
By
up.
Alexi and Navi, but not enough to be better than Spirit today.
Wow.
An incredibly competitive season.
Mouse wouldn't do shit.
Left and right.
Stop it, bro.
Capable but questionable.
GG.
Was Team Spirit.
Dunk, 17 years of age, secures his second tier 1 trophy. Wow. He is speedrunning esports.
Right here. And the major winners will go down.
Katowice Underspelt and the
for
Blast
Team
Spring
Spirit.
Finals.
As they make magic happen.
What a feeling.
I'm
it
happy for
really
Shiro.
must be.
Happy for Spirit.
In the
Sad for
chambers of
Navi.
London, they chase this dragon since the very
Happy for Chopper.
of this season.
That guy, for me,
This time it's talents intertwined.
MVP this tournament. He's not going to get the MVP, but he opened a third eye for me for Counter-Strike. The way he played with mollies when enemy team threw a molly, he stays in the corner knowing that they missed. Waits with the smoke, gets the triple kill, wins the round. His calling. Hearts for GL, hearts for Navi.
But ladies and gentlemen, May showers bring June flowers, a blossoming promise for the rest of the year. Your Blast London Grand Champions, Team Spirit!
And the whole team holds the trophy, that's beautiful. Because they did it as a team. Ah, Shiro! Shiro's making me emotional, bro, actually. He was so depressed on Cloud9, bro. Some of the pictures with him on Cloud9, where everything just nothing worked. And now 2 trophies with Spirit, bro. Wow. Sontics delivered like crazy in these playoffs, bro. Oh, sorry, in this grand final. Ridiculous, bro. Aww. What could have been? But there's always more trophies.
Spirit have done it. Another trophy in their hands.
What's he doing? Measuring?
Chopper's running away from me. Magix.
Oh, Shiro, look at Shiro.
You're going to be lucky today. I think this was a bit more than lucky. There was some skill involved.
Exactly.
How does this one feel?
Well, it feels great because the result has been decided not by the luck, but the way how we played. And
this crowd, come on, give me that moment, bro.
And I'm happy.
I'm sure you are happy, and you did outperform them. But talk to me, when you were going through this, right, when you were battling against the crowd, they were booing the whole time as well, there was not so many cheers. Did it bother you guys? Were you able to deal with it?
No, I mean, every crowd I faced was against me, so I'm kind of used to it. So it's not an issue to face a crowd which is against me, so we're used to it and we can play well.
That's right.
Hopefully you've turned some of those boos into cheers, because you deserve it and you rocked it well for this trophy.
Let everyone talk,
just
please.
Say something for me, my dude.
Yeah.
He's helping me. Guys, all who supporting me and my team, thank you guys. It's second trophy. It's second trophy in my land, and I coming to Team Spirit, and I win 2 big events in land. I love you guys. Thank you.
Sure.
Chopper, anything you want to say after this? You've led this team, this young team, to
this
2
guy
big
is
trophies
insane.
I guess today you lead me. They carry me as well. I am glad to play in this, with these guys. And also thank you fans for cheering us.
Zontix, last time
Chopper tweeted like 6 years ago, I'm not stopping before I win a major.
How does this one feel?
It feels great, obviously. Yeah, I'm just glad that we came back after that loss on Mirage, because you know I thought my team is exhausted and we can even lose this. So I'm just glad we won.
Tell me about that though. You said you felt like the team was exhausted. Did you notice a change? And what did you say between Mirage and then going into Nuke?
Of course I noticed it. I noticed that on Mirage, and I said we talked about how we play, like we are not on the server after we lost the Mirage, and we came back on Nuke with a different the different things in our minds, you know, and that changed our game a lot. That's what we have to do. We just have to be focused on the present moment, and it always works.
And do you think that this team has become mentally stronger? Because you spoke to me that you were kind of losing to yourselves at previous events. Do you feel stronger mentally?
I didn't hear what you say, but
your mental performance, right? You said you were losing previous games.
Look at Shiro, bro, going to the crowd.
Of the team. Do you feel stronger now?
Bro, I'm so happy for Shiro.
Yeah, I think we are better with our mentality right now, because before when we lost on the major, we was a very young team. It was our second championship. So yeah, of course we played more and we are more. We understand more about how it works. So yeah, we are better now.
You're learning and growing, and you've lifted
Harley,
another
please.
trophy. Donk, another monstrous performance, and this crowd loves you. What do you want to say?
I love you guys. Thank you a lot. I really appreciate it.
That's it.
GG, buddy.
You had a huge performance. You were so skilled once again. Do you feel like right now you're back into your really good shape?
Not really. We will see in the next season.
We will see in the next season, because there'll be more of Donk, that's for sure.
Helly, please, Helly.
Guys,
thanks, please.
Your Blast Premier Spring Final London champions. It's Team Spirit!
From Katowice to London, the first
Crazy.
arena of the season, to the last Spirit Ignite and lift their second trophy. And it's a team match we had such incredibly high expectations.
They will
for.
have losers
They live
interview
up to
too,
them
I think.
Here in London today.
Oh, what an incredible
Today we were not worthy of that trophy.
There's no other words that I can
Congratulations
find.
to
If
Team
Katowice could have
Spirit.
been put out as
They
an
were a step
outlier
ahead
because of
and
the
also a better
historical
team.
performance, I think here
See you next
we are
season.
all reminded
I'm back.
of the many qualities that this roster has from within, from the leading and the decisions of Chopper. He
GG.
said today they carried me. I beg to differ. I think the decisions
There's many
were
more
great,
trophies to come.